Welcome to MadSpidey's verse. This is Spidey'S Outback, and you know what time it is.
Say goodbye to Remy's, please. Looking for my friends on a Saturday. Where's Fantastic Lady, Chip and Journey, Beckerman and Robbie Fatstacks? And they're like, don't you watch MadSpidey'S Outback? Where Lemmy shows up just like that. Live chat here with YouTubers. You better sub, bring a comic cover.
Bow down, bitches. Gobble, gobble, whack, bitches.
My best mate, Lee Simon Sorrow. A Lee meme with some muscle. On here, you better watch your language, or you won't get any of his Vegemite sandwich. Freaky Sid, I come from MadSpidey'S Outback. Talking comics and some smack. Welcome all to MadSpidey'S Outback. You better sub, bring a comic cover, yeah.
Yeah, so welcome to Spidey'S Outback. We do have some people waiting in the wings, ready to jump on. The man, the myth, the legend, the co-runner and founder of one of the greatest shows on YouTube, Only Slabs, and also Comic Book Community Award nominated, Mr. Rob Fatstacks of Comics.
I don't like that cold ending. Send it back to our friends, Freaky Loowee. Tell me he needs to redo it all the way through. I want the full 3.5 minute long intro with a soft ending, not a cold ending.
I think that skipped a bit too. I think that actually skipped like about 10 seconds there for a second then, but well. It still gets the point across.
Still great.
We do have one other person waiting in the wings. One of the biggest rising stars that is going through the comic book community at the moment. Collecting with Durs.
Glad to be here, bro.
Don't you want to like add that theme song to like your iPod, dude?
It's fire. It's absolute fire. Like anything Freaky Loowee touches is absolute magic and gold, bro.
That is true. That's why everybody should go to the CBC Awards and vote for Freaky Loowee.
That is a good thing to do.
That's right. I really need some banners with like, Comic Book Community Awards or Comics Curing Cancer or something on here. I still haven't got any clips yet either. I'm getting there. I know, Mark.
You got to learn how to upload it yourself, or you have to learn how to add other people to help you do it.
Yeah, dude, it's tough, man. I use OBS and to like screen record, and it's tough to get clips, man. It really is. It's a pain in the butt, especially to get them over to StreamYard because you have to have them in the right format.
That's why I was sort of lucky when Louis sent the intro for me or whatever like that. He sent it to me and I saved it and I was able to add it straight away. And I'm like, that is easy. But actually trying to find stuff and how to work out how to do it. I know Mark was going on at me last week. He's like, oh, I want clips this week. And you just do it as search for what you want in GIF and stuff like that. I'm like, nah.
He needs to help me then for sure.
I've got absolutely no clue.
Same. It's tough. It's a challenge for me.
Yeah. But we better say hello to the chat as well, and we all know who's going to.
It is first. YouTube law.
That is correct. Hooray! He doesn't say welcome from New Mexico or anything like that anymore.
It's always the second one. It's Hooray's always the first one, and then like the second or third one is normally hello from New Mexico.
I can see it now. He's going hooray, and then woohoo, and then a little bit further down.
There it is.
Well, while you're doing that, I'll be right back. I need to go. I finished all the stack of books I had here. I needed a bag and board. I need to go take them out and go get a whole nother stack.
Nice.
All right. Got Kev in the chat. Hey, Kev. Entropy and Comics. Kyle, Wheelchair Superhero. Hope you're doing well, mate. Couching and slouching with Seabizzle. Getting him in. I'm here editing some of my upcoming videos. Awesome. Look forward to seeing them.
Nice.
People saying hello to each other. Mr. Beckerman. Well, it's a bad time. Always with the harsh words. No love at all.
Becker.
Roscoe. Hope you're doing well, brother. Sing it, Loowee. That's correct. Mr. CBCA awards himself. Brian, thank you for joining. Eli, hope you're doing well, mate. Hey, Katie. What's up, nerds? Everybody's saying hello to everybody. Hello, 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 hello. And of course, there's him.
1,000 hellos to CJ. Make sure everybody wishes him a happy birthday and says hello.
That's right. Hey, CJ. Hope you're doing well, mate. Yes, I know how much he loves hellos.
The most, especially hugs. If you ever see him, make sure you go out of your way to hug that man.
There we are. No hello. Sorry, hang on. No hello. Oh, God. So what's going on, brother? What have you been up to?
Not much, man. Had the weekend off. Hit the flea market today. Did a little shopping. Found some cool books.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
Obviously, incoming video for that, I'm assuming.
Yeah. You want to see them? I'll show a couple of them off right now, man. I got them sitting right here. We'll start them off.
Let's go. As Rob would say, put you into the position of power.
We'll start them off. How about some Barbie?
Oh, God.
To get you going.
Get that shit off my channel. I like how you're showing like everything but Marvel so far. It's like, yep, this is a Marvel only channel. Nah.
The rest is Marvel.
Nah, that's all good. Oh, we got some Transformers.
Yes, sir.
Oh, goodness.
And that's actually number 2.
Oh, that's the limited series, yeah. They got to get
fun fact, 1, 2, I think 3 and 4 all say limited series because they're supposed to be a limited series, but it's a continuation. So this is
that's right. I forgot all about that.
And the guy I got this off, I've been going to him for years at the flea market. He actually had number 1 raw that was the first time I've ever seen it raw, because I like to buy all my books in person, and he's actually holding it for me. So in 2 weeks I will be purchasing that.
Oh, and just like Beetlejuice, and also because you're showing Transformers.
Someone say trans?
Yeah,
exactly.
Dude, going through them.
What's up, brother?
Living the dream.
Mark, I heard you teach people how to make and save clips pretty easily. You should help me with
I
that.
tried it, Mark. I had no clue.
With what?
Clips, like making YouTube clips. I don't know. Me and Spidey have troubles.
There's just a button on your phone,
right? But then, like, I don't know how to like take that clip and then like save it and stuff like that, and then upload it to StreamYard. That's where it gets lost in the translation.
I don't know how to do that either. Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, I don't have a clue how to do that. I've never attempted to do that. All I know is when you do a clip, it just makes where you can share like a portion of a video or something. I don't know if you could download it, because like if you share the clip, it takes you back to like the full video, but just starts you in that segment kind of thing.
Hang on, everybody's asking me to. I forgot there is that thing in this book, right?
What issue is that, Durs?
This one?
Oh, nice. That's like a door hanger.
Where's it at? Where's it supposed to be at? Inside?
You would know. It'd probably be center folder in the back.
Hang on. Did you get the door hanger or Barbie credit card? Well, there's nothing in the back. Letters to Barbie. Checklist.
Kid probably took it out and kept
she didn't give Durs shit.
0.5 incomplete.
Hey, Robert.
Yeah, I got it for $2, so I can't complain.
You should complain.
Yeah, I don't think. Was it just loose? Is it just loose? Apparently, if it's just.
She said it was a polybag 2-pack with a Barbie fashion.
Oh yeah, this is definitely not polybagged. But like I said, $2, I couldn't pass her up.
How was everyone's Batman day? Me and Finn.
It doesn't exist for apparently.
Me and Finn just opened. So if you got one of these Jim Lee Icon Series foils. It came with one of the Batman black and white mini statues, and if your shop didn't give you one, they literally robbed you because it's supposed to come with it for the price tag. But me and Finn just opened ours. It's like a one of 6 statues based on a specific artist's drawing, like Fabok or Darwin Cook or Frank Whiteley. They're super cool.
So what you're saying is I need to go back to my LCS and say, hey, where's my figure?
What are your What are your thoughts about the LCS just completely skipping Batman whatsoever? Like not even doing anything, not having the books.
Judge them. It's free for us to go in there and get the merchandise. It's not free for them to supply that merchandise. So I'm not going to judge a shop
because I was in there to spend money and stuff, and they're like, "No, we don't have any. We're not running any sales." And I was like, "Oh, you didn't get the foil?" And they're like, "No." I was like, "Okay, well, I guess I'm not going to buy anything."
Yeah.
So it's their prerogative.
Yeah.
Yeah, like if they didn't participate because it wasn't financially viable, I get that. If they just didn't want to participate because they didn't want to do it, fuck them.
My other LCS is holding the Batman Day books for like local comic book shop day.
So me and Finn, couching and slouching, we looked at the back and we were looking at all 6 of them and determining which one we hoped that it was. And we both settled on the same one. Then I looked it up and I showed him the cover of Batman and Robin issue 1 with the Frank Whiteley cover. And that's the one that we were hoping it was. And that's what we scored. We're like, yeah, that worked out perfectly. So it's like Dick Grayson Batman.
Nice.
Speaking of which, Mark Short just popped up on my.
Yeah, you should listen to it. Finn is adorable in it.
When isn't Finn adorable?
He's like, hey, fans, it's Batman Day.
Those are sick. I'm jealous as hell.
Yeah,
now what you really got to do is I got to need Finn to record like a, hey there, comic book friends and fiends, you're watching Fat Snacks.
Dude, I'll see if I can't get him primed up to do one of those. I'll send you the clip.
I'll use them as an intro, man.
I'm gonna have to get you to send me just a still shot of your background without you in it, so I can put it
behind him.
Send it. Now I'll get him to cue it up. That'd be dope. Does everyone start doing Fintros?
I would definitely be down for a Fintro for my Sunday night sesh.
Fintros?
Yeah, down for it. What's up? Hello, all my beautiful people.
Until he starts saying, "All right, now I want a piece of the action. Come on."
Yeah, well, what's going to happen is we're going to get halfway through the script and just like, and look at this robot.
At that point,
me too.
Yeah, probably get way more views than
look at this robot. Isn't he cool?
Yeah. He did that. Like we sat down where he has the Batman statue bag in his hand, which he's been waiting patiently all day to open. He goes, hold on. And he goes running off like, where are you going? He's like, I got to get a robot.
I like that kid a lot.
You don't, bro. Like this is too short of a clip. We don't have time. You need to scan my phone? Come on.
I thought you said, do you want to steal my phone?
She has her cash register.
I didn't get this. This was fire.
So good.
Yeah, dude.
No, but we had a proper day. Like we hit a convention this morning.
Nice.
It's the Augusta Card and Comic Show, which was fantastic. We went to ABX and did the Batman Day stuff. We came home and recharged with Monkey getting a nap and us getting some lunch. Then we went back out the house and hit Top Dog Comics Up, the other shop here, and bought some toys and stuff. And then we went over to Second and Charles and got some cool stuff there.
Nice. I drowned in my sorrows in the flea market all day, and it was very successful.
Yeah. Just a fun day, man.
Sounds like better than man.
And then got to finish the night watching a whole bunch of cars burn out.
Yeah, you probably need to go get some oxygen or something after sitting there and all that.
Terrible, dude. I mean, I wasn't right by the smoke, but man, it stinks. There's pop tires everywhere. Americans, burnouts, cars.
It's all right. It happens here too. Yes, there are Cahoons everywhere.
Yes, sir.
Is that 15? 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Hey, Rob. Now that I have you in here, I want to ask you and Mark. I want to ask you guys a question about C3. How does like for us peasants like me, how does people that have like live streams during that time frame, do we just bow down and let you guys do your thing? Do you have like scheduled shows that are going at certain times and stuff like that?
One, there's nothing conflicting with yours, most likely. Hope to God will be
Okay,
done.
well, let's just say, for example, if somebody randomly has one on a Saturday in the
So
middle.
first of all, we don't own YouTube.
I know, but I
Just
was
like-
just
Second of all, we're going to truck the fuck over everybody.
right. Facts.
And not
That's
because
what I
we're going to try
assume.
to, but because, dude, anybody that we would actually think or consider in that kind of thing, we've been actually talking to people and coordinating. We haven't put out the schedule yet.
Mhm.
That's one. You're going to see that the schedule for C3
Okay.
lines up heavily with the natural flow of the audience, because the goal is to not have the
Bounce.
audience have to find us.
Just
So
bounce
when
the shows.
when the audience has to move from one show to another, want it to be as seamless
expected.
as possible.
Mhm.
We want it to be a natural flow kind of thing, and some of it's definitely going to be targeted and coordinated. But I think I'm hoping for the most part, if there is somebody who's not naturally in our stuff that does other stuff, I hope to God that they would at least be like curious enough about it to be mentioning it on their stream or
So
something
far,
like
there's
that.
there's only a couple of shows that are special and not in a normal time slot that
It's
you
not
would normally see them.
It's not a stupid question, CJ. I didn't
No,
know if
but
like I didn't know if it's just like
specifically there's like
But yes,
like
you
last year-
are expected, Durs, to bend the knee to DJ for his greatness. That is
right. So I guess it stems from the question. Like I didn't know like you guys reached out and had specific channels. I just thought like everything just
yes,
kind of
we have
through.
certain
That
channels
makes more sense because I
that are
wasn't
doing
around
stuff,
last year.
and they
that makes sense.
essentially we have stuff that's on certain different channels.
Mhm.
Content creators that will host segments on their channel, so we can exercise their natural audience.
Mhm.
You know, and
as
then
many eyes as possible.
yeah, and then
That's-
we will then it'll flow around. There'll be a schedule. So if other people have shows on, that's fine. Like everything else, you have your choice of what you want to watch.
right.
Yeah,
Some
I'm gonna be.
there are people who sit there and say, you know what? No, I like cancer, and I want to spread it just like VD. And you know what?
Yep.
In that case, they're not going to participate, and that's fine.
Yeah.
Mark's got a special punch just for them.
Cock punch.
Yeah, because yours is run obviously different sort of time slot as well. Like this won't be on.
Right. I didn't care either way. Either way, if they were still running at 8 o'clock, I was going to have a show. Either way.
Talking about this time slot, this is going to be a massive time slot.
Yeah, this is the only one we haven't really talked to.
So last year we did this on Remy's place. We did the prize wheel and everything. So we don't have Remy's place this year. So we just naturally are going to do it on Rob's channel, which is
I'm taking it away from you. Sorry, Spidey.
Yeah,
you're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome still to have your MadSpidey Outback, but we're all going to watching. We're all going to be
with nobody watching and nobody
doing the wheel spin.
I kind of and I'm totally fine with that because I said I can only really donate time anyway because I have no money.
You get the day off,
like what I did last year. I was trying to hop on everybody's stream as possibly as I could. I did donate a little bit of money that I did have.
You should save your money and put it toward getting to Heroes Con.
Yeah, because Lee's coming to Heroes Con.
That's amazing.
We will be there.
So he says at the moment.
Yeah, he's pretty adamant about that. But
another question: how does like the auctions and stuff work on YouTube?
Okay, well hold on. Let me first say, so Spidey, just so you know, things that you can from your perspective. So you, from a time zone stuff. So you might coordinate first of all with Lee to see if you want to be involved. If you want to be involved with like the whack comic segment they're going to do.
I'm not doing any dating shows again.
No, I'm sorry. You won't want to because that's going to be. He's doing that based on East Coast hours. That's going to be pretty gosh darn wrong. Friday, but however, CJ is from Friday into Saturday our time. He's going to be doing an Insomniac thing that you might be interested in potentially.
But as I said last week, I've got the entire weekend off, so I'll literally be starting on Mark's channel
You're back.
And
Nice.
then I will be like ending on the auction.
Awesome.
So I will be around the whole
Which is
week.
There's a question
which is a
that
great
it's so
segue.
simple. We have it's a officially recognized event by the American Cancer Society.
Yeah, that's correct.
So there's going to be one way to pay only, and that's like if you win an item and payment's expected immediately. When you win an item, you hit the link that's pinned in every single stream, and it takes you straight to the American Cancer Society page with the C3 logo, and you literally just make the donation of your
how do
total.
the bids and stuff work?
Right.
Since
So
it's
that'll be
YouTube Live?
based off the stream and what they do and how they run their stream and all
Okay.
that.
So, well, I will tell you.
Give me an
there's-
example, maybe.
For the main auction, which we will run, Mark came up with a great format that we follow, and that is that we will put an item up. There'll be a bid. There'll be a window. There's a timer that's running. People will be able to bid. When we get to the end of the timer, we shut down bidding, and only those people who have bid up to that point may continue to bid until the last person taps out and only one person remains.
And the way that we do it, me, Rob, and DJ
yeah, you just type the
are-
number in
yeah.
chat. So there's no sniping. There's because you can't, because we just keep it going until
Because I want to
taps
go
out.
in prepared, because I've been setting money aside for a couple
Yeah.
weeks. I have the Friday, Saturday, and Sunday off as well.
And
The whole
Sunday's
weekend
going to
requested.
be massive, and there's going to be a lot of items. So me, Rob, and DJ all have like admin controls for that auction, and Rob will be sitting there with his window full of information in front of him. DJ will be sitting there tracking names, and I'm going to be sitting there shit talking the items and the chat. Like I'm running.
He's our pitch man.
Yeah, we're like
he's our hype man.
So
You're
it's going
Alessandro.
to be moving fast. There's not going to be pussyfooting. There's not going to be
a hype
let me
man
think
jacket.
for 5 minutes if I want to bid another fucking dollar. There's going to be none of that. Like,
He's our Pete. He's our peddling Pete, but nice.
Yeah, I'm not going to call you a little dick motherfucker.
I'll throw you over the top right.
But he might call you a giraffe.
So you're basically running it like a lot of the YouTube comic auction sites.
Similar, except the biggest difference is that we don't have an end. Like
that's
no
where
snipe.
I've seen my question, because I've never seen a YouTube auction. That was my concern.
So in most YouTube auctions, there's always an issue with a potential who gets that last bid in, and people wait till the last minute type of thing, because there's always an end, and it's like sometimes it's just when they say it ends, and you have to guess the lag. Sometimes they're watching they have a timer up on the clock, and when they see it come back up on the feed, it's come back, they cut it off. We make it simpler. We just simply say when the alarm goes off, that's when we stop taking new bidders.
Whoever has bid,
and at that point, it's like at which point we locked out new bidders, and whoever's there continue to bid. We go around. Do you want to? If you're not the highest bidder, are you going to bid anymore, or are you out? And we get buy-in, and go boom. Okay.
And the other massive difference is I hate watching YouTube auctions because they put you the fuck to sleep with these people doing these stupid prices. We don't have stupid prices on nothing. This is a charity auction, so we're going to put something up for a price that people will bid immediately on. Immediately.
Yeah. So prime example, there's like basically like the way the YouTube auction works is literally like what these guys are saying. Usually what they do is, okay, I've got this book. We're going to start the bidding off at $5. They usually write in the actual stream here. They usually write like starting bid or starting time or whatever. Start the clock, and then say you three will start bidding, and then the timer will go off, and then go, okay, these three are still the only ones in the thing. You got to keep bidding. Try and hurry it up a little bit. Sort of thing.
That format, try and hurry it up. If it's dead, I'm going to say you got 5 seconds.
That format makes so much more sense, because, like, for me, I have business class internet and amazing internet, and I know other people in chat for giveaways have lagged and stuff like that. So, like, that last snipe is a problem. So that format, which having 5 bidders,
we don't want to have. I don't want to deal with listening to people bitch and complain about that.
You got 5 bidders. Somebody throws out $200 and nobody else wants to bid. Boom, sold to him. Move on.
Plus, this also allows us to potentially get a few more dollars out of those turnips.
Yeah, I like that a lot.
Yeah. The goal isn't to be mean enough to run anyone away, but the goal is to be stern enough to make sure it
we want to be fair and fun,
right,
and raise some money. Holy cow! I'm almost done with these goddamn books.
My
Holy-
white whale of life, Beckerman.
Well, it's funny you say that because you're the reason I came on.
Why?
And finally,
What do you
the
yell at me
Beckerman
for
is
now?
back in the Outback.
Well, this is a white whale of a day because
How was your Batman?
it's
day?
not often, but I've had drinks today.
Whoa!
That's a rare occurrence. And
So
I was
you're
going to
loaded.
stay off of here and just listen to you guys. I was content to be in the background. And then, of all the ways Durs could ask how C3 was going to happen, he goes, "So, we just have to bow down to you guys?" And I was
See,
like, "All right."
So, like,
I'm on my way.
how do you take
I'm on
things
my way.
negatively? That's me.
How did you not?
Because for me, somebody not knowing, it's just like, oh, C3. It's like
So you had all these options of, hey guys, can you explain how it works? We're all friends. We've met in person.
I just
Except for Spidey, but
We've touched
you
it.
met these guys in person.
like whoever had
and
live
you could have
streams-
asked in a bunch of different ways, and you're like, "So what? Do I just bow down to you?"
No, you took that because you take it like that because you're drinking. I take it as
The only way I can take it is because I'm drinking.
I just
Otherwise,
figured
I would
like
have been
who
offended.
this is how, because I've never even seen it. It's like, oh, people have live streams at this time. C3 just the auction just moved through those channels. That's how I thought. I didn't know they were reaching out to people on the back end.
No,
I had
he
no
wasn't
idea.
here last year. He didn't know that there's an actual.
I wasn't
He didn't know that
even
there's
I
an
wasn't even
actual
around.
itinerary. And
Yeah.
you'll see, like when it kicks off, there's one thing that's going to happen.
Once you said you had to schedule
Yeah,
everything,
and
made a
all of
lot
these
more
group
sense.
chats, one thing that like everyone was great at last year, and I'm sure will be even better this year, is everybody will have thumbnails for this event. You know, like C3-esque thumbnails in some way, shape, fashion, or form. One thing that Tyler and myself did last year is we kept like making like IG 1x1 graphics for every single stream as it was going, and we kept sharing them into chat so that they were easy for everyone to share on IG and cross promote. So it's going to be really.
This is coming from somebody who knows nothing about the event, never even
there
seen
will
it.
also be a link tree that has links to all the with the schedule. It has links to all the shows, as well as there will be a playlist.
See, all that makes
on my channel, so you can always, if nothing else, on my channel, and probably Mark might put it on his channel. There'll be a playlist, and you can go to that playlist, and it'll have what not only with the past shows, but the current show and the future shows.
Yeah, that's one thing. Right now that you mention it, that's one thing that we're going to make sure that we have done. Like Monday or Tuesday before it kicks off, is everybody needs to have their stream set.
Yeah,
they have to. They're gonna have to. Yeah, that's a good point. That just yeah.
I also like knowing ahead of time if I have to make an announcement, like, "Hey, I'm not streaming this week." Blah blah blah. This is the reason.
No,
blah, blah,
we
blah,
can.
blah.
First of all,
you wouldn't have to tell your audience; they'll know.
Oh yeah, I know, but still.
First of all, again, we are not kicking anybody off.
My wife, I'm just going to go out there and be like, "Am I supposed to starve or bow down to you?"
Oh my god!
How's this work?
Recommend go take a couple more shots and get out of here.
It doesn't matter what delusions of grandeur myself, Mark, or DJ may have.
It's not. It's about
none of us. No, hold on. Let me finish.
I know.
None of us can kick anyone else off of YouTube. We just put it's counter program. It's like when the World Series is on TV. You might want to watch the World Series and be wondering where is it. But you know what? There's a lot of other people who don't want to watch it. And they don't. The World Series doesn't say, "Hey guys, hold up, no more television, only us."
Right. I just had a lot of basic ass questions. That's all, and I haven't had a chance to sit down
perfectly, dude. Don't worry.
And
came off super classy.
Can I be mean for just a second?
Of course.
That was a basic ass question from a basic ass bitch.
Yeah, that's all.
When I was a kid and I showed up to swimming lessons,
bro.
Which one of you bitches is teaching me how to swim?
I had very noob questions.
CJ, shine some light on this conversation, please.
All right, first of all, I don't know how this is going to happen, but I'm actually agreeing with Beckerman. This is probably the most assholey thing I've heard somebody ask.
Coming from the biggest dick on the comic book community.
At least I own up to it.
At least I own up to being the most positive comic book community builder award.
Dude, there's nobody that builds the community like me. I break you down and build you back up better than ever.
You're so amazing. You got me and Journey to agree.
Yeah, because you both been drinking.
That's like
that's a first. That's a first on Spidey's Outback. There you go.
Yeah, hold on. We're gonna pause it. Let's pause this argument for just a second. Mad Spidey, would you go up to C-Bizzle's he was asking a major question. So that way I can give him a lieutenant answer. All right. To your major question, we received a whole bunch of comic books from Black Box.
I'm getting there. You know, I'm still crap at this.
A whole bunch of comics from Black Box Comics today. They donated a whole bunch boxes of number ones for their entire catalog, or a bunch of their books in their catalog. And I'm bagging and boarding them all, or at least a bunch of them, so we can put together bundles of like 9 or 10 different books. You'll get of number ones. That'll be some items for the prize wheel. And then others books will just be extra books that will get thrown in compliments of Black Box Comics. You may get 1 or 2 issues, and anything that I ship out from my place, I may have just 1 or 2 issues thrown in there, sent out. So that's what I'm doing, bagging and boarding bunches of comics. I found that some of these are even lettered by Justin Birch, that got his name all over the cover and stuff. Thank you. Comics Curing Cancer, October 23rd through 22nd. Make sure that you're tuned in. Follow at Comics Curing Cancer on Instagram for more details. Now back to the argument.
I can't believe you guys are roasting me for asking a question. Like, it's just my brain cells are melting.
So you think we're being rude?
I think Beckerman's one of the most intelligent people I've ever met, and he's mad that I asked that question.
I think they're interpreting the way there's the way.
This is how I asked. Hey, since the event's going on, people that have regular live streams, are we incorporated or do we not?
No.
I said, do we not stream?
No.
I said, do we not stream?
No.
You said,
what did I say?
You said, do we bow down? What the fuck?
I didn't say, did we bow down?
Yes, you did.
Yes,
no,
you
I didn't. I never.
No.
I never said that.
No. I'm all for roasting for amusement, but he said, do we bow out?
Do we? Yeah, like back out. Okay. I never said bow down.
If you said bow out, the way it sounded, because even I could have sworn you said bow down.
We can rerun the stream, and I'll put $100 bet on it right now if you guys want to.
We can clip it.
Yeah, for sure. Anything about bowing?
Yeah,
this is why people were
about bowing.
This is why you don't drink and get on streams, because you can't.
No. I'll tell you what.
You're saying that you said nothing about bowing, right?
Correct.
No, he didn't say that.
All right. You know what?
Bow down.
What did he say? Bow up?
He said bow out.
Don't do a stream.
Like don't do.
No, it's not.
No, it's not. Actually, it is a little bit different. But
I just had no idea.
I will tell you that I heard you say bow down, even if that's not what you said. That's what I heard, which is why my comment to you was bending the knee.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I do 100% never said that.
I didn't take it.
I had no clue of how anything works.
I figured that you were just using a poor choice of words, so I wasn't offended by it. But I can see. But can you see that if people heard you say, "Are we supposed to just bow down to you?"
Agreed.
It can sound like
100%. Agreed.
I'm not.
Yeah, there you go. Taylor says, "Bow down before the one you serve." You're going to get what you deserve.
Durs, I actually thank you. I thank you for saying that, because you gave me stuff to talk about for the whole night tonight when I do Insomniac. Thank you.
Even though you heard the wrong thing, but that's fine if you want to talk about it.
Yeah. All right. So we beat this cow to death. What's next, MadSpidey?
I gotta highlight this. This is awesome.
That's one. You're going to see that. 15.
We gotta get. You know what? Papa needs that hat with Simon's glasses, so you can have two different messages going simultaneously.
Yeah. Oh, that is wicked. I love that hat.
All right. I heard Bow Wow, and like he was saying, smaller, younger rapper.
All I can say
he was Lil Bow Wow at the time, and now
I needed my actual own clip.
All right, bullshit artist.
Got to finish the night. Listen to this. Which was fantastic. We went to ABX, the Batman Day.
I want you to listen to this.
Came home and reached. and all that.
Terrible. I mean, I wasn't right by the smoke.
Finish the night watching a whole bunch of cars burn out.
Yo, long
Yeah,
way to
you
go.
say bow down, buddy.
I just said
I'll
I
take
watched.
that $100.
I just said I watched a bunch of
Right,
cars
actually
burn
being
out.
considered in that kind of thing.
He said
you
bow
actually
down.
two people.
I just said burn out. I was watching. I have two.
You're not even at the right
Dude,
part of
two-
the video.
I
Hold on,
have two
hold
live
on, buddy.
streams
Hold
named
on.
burn out from
I'm
tonight.
listening to it. Bow down.
I said burn out. I was at a car show tonight.
Holy crap! My ears must be freaking. I guess I'm.
Play it
freaking
again.
old
Play it again, and
No,
nobody
I
talk.
think you did.
Play it
I
again.
I'm playing it right now.
It does say, do we just bow
Hey,
down?
Rob, now that I have you in here, I want to ask you, and Mark, I want to ask you guys a question about C3. How does like for us peasants like me?
Yeah, totally
how
play.
does people that have like live streams during that time frame? Do we just bow down and let you guys do your?
Oh,
Yeah.
bow down.
Because I said peasants. Because I said peasants.
Yeah, so
I would like my $100
That's
sent to C3, please.
Nobody agreed to it.
You can
I
send
asked-
my $100 to C3.
You
Rob,
should have
drop the
agreed
link.
to it. You
Drop
should
the
have
link.
agreed to it, my dude. You should have
Remy,
agreed to it.
Remy,
can
cancer
you
charities
take
now,
it? Can you
too?
take this time slot back now, please?
Either way, it was a simple question. You guys.
I didn't say
Beckerman.
bow down. Now it's about Becker's drunk. No, you
Beckerman,
said
I'm not
bow
going to give
down.
you. Beckerman, I'm not going to give you shit about you or Muffy for at least a week because of
Your
this.
Muffy. Can we what? His Muffy?
Muffy.
Oh, Muffet. Okay, it's French. Okay.
Now I guess I have to do like 15 streams that week.
Oh, please do that.
But you said you didn't say bow down, and now you just move on. Oh, whatever.
Well, either way, my question was
It's called
answered,
deflection.
and I guess you had a shitty day for that to ruffle your feathers.
I think this is hilarious.
Well, you called me a liar and
Well,
you said I was drunk.
I
mean,
drunk,
you
but
can't.
still said that
You
shit.
came into the chat like I had a couple of drinks. So,
hey, Durs.
what?
So when you listen to it back, though, if you remove this for a second, do you agree that it's possible that somebody hears you say, "For us peasants, that we have to bow, we're expected to bow down"?
I've
Forget
It's
what you're.
condescending
Mhm.
and
No, just hold on a
obnoxious.
second. Hold on, everybody. Shh. Not saying it was your intent. If you're just listening to the words, not knowing your intent in your heart, okay? If you hear the words, what are us peasants supposed to do? Just bow down to you guys? Do you understand how somebody can say, "Hey, what the hell? You think I think I'm better than you?"
Agreed.
think
but,
you're better?
You think I'm better?
but
You
but
better?
when I'm calling myself a peasant compared to like Rob or DJ or Mark that have been around for years, I've said that numerous times that I feel as a peasant in the
It
comic
has
book
two
community.
connotations. One connotation is as you're saying it, where you're looking up to us, is how you're intending it.
Mhm.
You're intending it to be respectful in theory, and saying that we're more experienced and that you're.
I guess
you're
I
bi-
used it in
you're-
that connotation
but-
because I
Don't you have
said
more
peasant.
subscribers than Rob? Doesn't
But-
that make him the peasant to you?
It doesn't matter. I
But-
use it as a whole.
But
All right, let's put it like this.
the other
Let's put it like this.
interpretation,
Like even to CJ, I'm a peasant.
Peasants
He's
need
been
to bow
around for
down.
years.
the other interpretation to it, instead of
We need the Black
saying that
Adam
you
clip.
guys are the experience or anything else,
I bow
the
to
other
no man.
interpretation is somebody hearing it and saying, "Oh, you guys think you're better than us."
I think C3 is better than everybody.
Oh no! That's
I look at it like that.
Let's put it like
I
this,
look
guys.
at it like that.
Guys, let's put it like this. If those exact words came out of my mouth, how would have that been interpreted?
Oh, we'd crucify the fuck out of you.
Oh,
You
yeah.
would freaking burn me at the stake.
At the stake, I would bring the match.
Well, I had
All
no
right.
negativity context about it because, like I said, I've been
owned it.
even messaging Rob on the back end like, "Hey, will you come on the show? I have like a bunch of questions because I know nothing about this fucking."
And
game."
this is why I didn't.
I've learned the hard way. There's two-way words happen. It's the way I mean them and the way people hear them,
Right.
and it's,
Right.
it's rarely the same thing.
Right. I think we can agree. Let's put a fork in this because I don't want Durs. First of all, we know Durs didn't.
Well, I first formally
and
apologize to Beckerman for making him upset enough to come on in the first place. So I'll start there.
There you go.
I
I
don't want an
knew.
apology for that. I want the one for saying I was a liar. Or do you want me to clip that?
No,
Too?
I said
called
that's
me a
why
liar, too.
that's why I said I will start with Beckerman because I apologize to him, and then
You
I'll go
called
to
me a liar,
CJ.
too.
And yeah, I'm going to you next.
Now Journey.
No,
That's
I'll give you both apologies back to back. Eiffel
So you
Tower
did say
apologies. Yeah, I guess.
Okay.
I just for
Mr.
me,
Gorbachev.
I also have Snapchat brain, so whatever I say 10 seconds ago, it's so
I
far.
don't care about your excuses. I just want
It's not an excuse, bro. It's like a comic book. As soon as I read the comic book, bro, I forgot.
I want to
everything
bring
I've read.
everybody back together here, buddies.
Dude,
I
just
knew.
own it.
Hold
Own it.
on.
I
Be
am
an
owning it.
asshole.
I
Love
am
it.
owning it. I am owning it. At the end of the day. You answered my questions. That's all that matters, and I appreciate it.
It's over, guys. It's done. Put a fork in it. Let's move on. Because I knew he didn't mean ill will. That's why I just went on to answering the question and only jokingly said something. I know it's
Bishop.
out of the way. We're good. We're clear. We've cleared it all up. CJ, how is Kool-Aid Man doing today?
He's doing all right. Ever since his surgery, he hasn't been able to stand up well. But
What happened to him?
Oh, it's just a fallen down drunk. Got it. Speaking of which, Pocan, how are you doing?
Watch how you speak to me, you peasant.
Well, fair enough.
Bow down.
I'm about to trademark that. I'll get a shirt made and everything.
See, I told you you're gonna own it.
Own it. If they accuse you, own it. Always own it.
Oh, good golly. Look at that Batman, that gargoyle Batman. Is that so? I'm hearing it's a good read. I got to read it, apparently.
Yo, this was the read of the week. Easily the read of the week.
Yeah.
Like this, and look, Frank Miller made everyone look stupid for making fun of him for the past month. Like that Wolverine cover sucked. That Wolverine cover was trash, but dude still got it. So now there's no excuse for the Wolverine cover.
He made up for it, definitely.
I still think he did it on purpose. I still think
I do too.
I really believe he did that weird look on purpose experiment.
Yeah, you know what the worst part about the book was?
What she sees Wolverine.
The worst part of that book is because it's just a reprint, is that I had to pull out the box from my archive so that I could file it away properly rather than my normal in progress boxes.
Is Gargoyle Gotham an ongoing, or was it a one shot?
It is
It's a mini series, yeah, 4 issues. Lisa says hi to Pocan, but nobody else.
Oh, Tyler, I got something in the mail for you today. So it doesn't go out till Monday, but it's on its way.
Well, that's it. Lisa's off my my list then.
I picked a gargoyle up today. Does it have words this time?
Yeah.
So why did the ash can have no words?
Why a lot of ash cans don't have words. That's a normal thing for ash cans.
That's those sons of bitches.
It's just a black and white preview.
That ash can was hot too when it came out.
Yeah, like
I'm glad
the
I picked it up,
Transformers
because
ash can that they put out for San Diego Comic-Con didn't have words in it. Half of the stuff in the Batman Catwoman Prelude today doesn't have words in it because it has previews for the upcoming Catwoman that isn't released yet, the upcoming Red Hood that's not released yet. No words in any of that, just the art.
That was my LCS's reason for not having Batman Day, was because the Batman book came out a week ago or whatever. The Gang War one. And it was supposed to come out today.
There's a Batman book that comes out every week.
But there's also original content to it. So it has a clip of Batman.
Yeah, I wanted it.
The next Catwoman and the Red Hood book that only exists for the Gotham War. But in the back pages, it has a Batman of Zur-En-Augh story that's exclusive just to this, with him that's like a big part of what's going on with Bruce right now, is that Zur-En-Augh hanging out in the in his mind.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited about it. It's Beckerman will probably appreciate this. So I have there's an artist, Walden Wong, who I saw at San Jose Con and he's doing a commission for me. He just sent me he was watching the show earlier today and chimed in and stuff while he was doing stuff. He's working on the commission, but he sent me a picture that in order to get ready and prep, the practice for the commission piece, he did a bunch of just doodle drawings, sketch drawings, on a backing board. No, it's a New Mutants 98 blank, so it's a Deadpool one he's doing. But so he did a bunch of rendering, quick sketches to get the flow of what he wants the image to look like, different body positions. He did it on the backing board. He says, I hope you don't mind. I did it on your backing board and I signed it and I'll put it in with your comic for you. I was like, dude, that's going to be badass. I'm going to get the
You
sketch
see
cover.
that a lot with original art, where
Mark.
on the back there'll
That's
be
awesome.
Hey, Mark.
there'll be like warm-ups and stuff.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Hey, Mark, Rob, I'm going to give you guys a little bit of sneak peek. I have a question already lined up for you guys on Monday. I'm going to ask you guys if we should all bow down to C3 on Monday when we're doing the interview. So prepare for the right answer.
Hey, Lisa.
I'm sorry. What was that?
Is there a question coming?
That's
I
what I was
can
waiting for.
answer it without you asking. Rob is the bottom, but he is a power bottom.
No, I said I'm going to ask you guys if we should all bow down to you during our interview on Monday. So
Now, Journey. We
bow
don't
down.
take to no gaslighting here in this community chat.
So I will make sure to get all the riveting questions ready for you guys on Monday.
Phenomenal.
I'm gonna make
What time are we supposed
It's gonna
to
be so fun.
It'll just be like 20 minutes late.
Thank you, Durs. Thank you so much. I'm struggling for questions.
CJ, what time are we doing that?
9 p.m. Eastern time.
You just say 9 p.m. tomorrow.
Yeah, you could just say 9 p.m. to anybody.
No, Rob is in the West Coast.
Yeah, but Rob speaks real talk. He always has.
Rob always will follow up and ask for a clarifying question just to teach you a lesson.
Rob?
Yeah, but that just proves my point. You know what we're talking about.
I'll sit there and say, I'm sorry. Was that 1800 or 2100?
That'd be 2100, sir.
Damn, Papa Wheelie.
Papa Wheelie coming hard.
You fucking asshole, Papa. What the fuck, man?
Deceased.
Like, you know what, Journey, what's the deal? Why does your whole crew just fuck with you?
I don't understand. I'm the only guy.
You and Naman, Papa Wheelie's always giving you the business.
I don't understand this. I have a successful YouTube channel, and everybody trolls me on my own channel. How is that?
What's that called?
What the hell?
I don't.
Even the freaking koala freaking.
I do not. I'm nice.
Yeah, you're nice.
All right.
You feel
this
like being
is, I just realized you were not on my calendar, CJ. So I will put you on my calendar so I know to officially show up. Otherwise, who knows what happens?
Ooh, that would be not good for you.
No, it would have been fine for me, but Mark and DJ can handle it.
Yeah, if you don't show
What are you
up,
going to do? You going to roast me?
Journey
Come on,
civilizations.
bring it.
We're going to gossip you all throughout the whole interview.
Rob's a jerk. He's too busy raising
Bad
money
out,
for
bitches.
cancer that he can't show up to my interview.
At the end of the day, any attention, any publicity is good publicity. So I'll take it. Bring some of your crew over to my channel. I'll take them. Pad my stats.
You can't handle my freaking crew.
Eh.
Your feelings will be way too hurt.
Bro, it's pretty hard to hurt my feelings.
Okay.
Don't have them.
You said it.
As long as they subscribe to my channel, they're good with me.
Unsubscribe. Got it.
If people told you half the shit they told me and the stuff they send me in the messages, you'd be crying every freaking night.
Oh no, just the haterade that they're sipping. I feel it.
I'll prepare to roast you. You'll never see me coming. Oh, are you now John Cena?
You're like 8 foot tall, Tyler. Everybody can see you coming.
Yeah, right.
What's he Tyler's gonna roast me. What's he gonna do? He's gonna do more Pokemon memes. All right, I already hate that shit. What else? Let's move on.
Next.
Oh, God. He's a fat man. Oh, wait. No, he already says that about himself. Shit. What else can we do?
He's bald.
Yeah. Oh, wait. No, he says that too all the time. Crap.
His
He
walls
looks like a villain from 1920.
He doesn't have a lot of. He doesn't score with a lot of women because he's happily married for 25 years. Oh no, that doesn't do anything. Shit. He's successful. Damn it. No, that's not good.
I mean, I feel like it's probably easier than that. I mean, you are a California resident. Boom,
That's
you're
about it. That's about the only place you can really get them.
I live where there's perfect weather.
I'm pretty jealous that
I don't have to deal with snow.
Just
or
the tone of your
humidity.
voice proves our
Just
point.
everything there else besides the weather is terrible. So
I live in Ohio. It's trash.
I will tell you
here.
that I did see something. The worst thing I thought I could have ever seen was today driving
Your
back.
tax bill.
Oh, you're true.
Almost. I was driving back from a meeting this morning for the Sons of the American Revolution, and I drove by a gas station, and it was over $6 a gallon.
That's ridiculous.
That's what I said. I said I'd never seen that in my life.
$3.24.
Sounds about right. You get what you vote for.
You know what? It's not that far removed from where we are here in New York, man. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, your state sucks too.
Yes, it does.
You guys have something in common.
Yes, it does. That's my common pain with Rob.
I don't care. I stay in my house. Except when I have to go out, I guess. I just went out to a stupid.
Hey, Rob,
Tyler's
propane
comment,
or you
Rob
burn
was
stuff
named
here?
after his state's national pastime.
Do I use propane or do I burn stuff?
For your barbecues.
It depends upon which one I'm using. I have a gas grill which uses propane, but I have 4 smokers that burn either charcoal, wood, or pellets.
The only reason I'm asking is I'm curious what a tank of propane goes for there.
I don't know, because I just have a service that I just when I need propane, I go onto the app and I said I need 4 tanks, and he comes and swap 4 tanks in my side yard, so I don't have to go anywhere. It just gets done.
I had to take a propane tank.
Do you
to
pay
the
the bill
store.
though?
It goes to the credit card, and I pay the credit card.
Okay.
We have a refueling spot.
Yeah,
here. It's
that's
like
what I had to do.
$21 to get it filled.
I want to sit here. I'll look it up. Hold on.
Thank you.
We got fueling services too.
I don't have a propane butler.
But I don't go through it that much to have a service, so I just go and refuel it myself.
Well, I usually do I have between the patio heaters, the flame table, the grill, and everything else, I have like 6 tanks. And so when I'm down to when I have like 4 empties, I have them swap out all 4 at once, and it's just an irritant to load.
You got like a distress button, like quick! I got a family gathering. I have 4 slabs. I gotta cook.
No,
I need you ASAP.
Because again, I only first of all use it on the grill.
Like a
anything
VIP,
big, I
like
use
a VIP button.
The smokers and stuff don't use that, and I know how many tanks I own. When I have X number empty, I run it, so I never run out. It's like making sure your car always has at least a quarter of a tank of gas in it, so when you have to bug out, you don't have to go, oh crap, we can't bug out. We have to go get gas first.
Facts.
Well, that's a California thing. Here in Georgia, we have time to stop for gas during our bug outs.
Or it's not $6 a gallon, so we can just fill up when we need.
Hey, I'm not gonna try to defend our gas prices.
Oh, it's crazy.
Everyone's draining the gas stations dry. They're all panicking. All right, I'll go after work and fill up, I guess.
Right.
Listen, don't give Rob shit about the gas in freaking California. They're more virtuous than all of us. They got avocados. We're all jealous.
Where is this? The People's Republic of California?
the people's state.
Earthquakes.
I go through a lot of propane, not just with the grills, but just having a blacksmithing forge. It burns right through it.
I could imagine. What's the tank go for in your area?
For 5 gallons, I go to get them refilled. I don't get do the tank swap thing.
Yeah.
All right.
So generally, I'm paying about $15 to fill up about 5 gallons.
You've probably got oxy and acetylene as well, don't you?
Yeah, I get those swapped out. Yeah.
It is $22.99 for a tank swap for them to deliver it to my house.
Those motherfuckers.
Is that one single tank?
Each tank.
Okay.
Without any promo codes.
Damn.
Usually I have a promo code, which will then give me 10 to 20% off.
So I mean, for Joe, if it's $15 and he's driving
It's
however
better, but
far,
if
however
whoever
far to
said
the
it was-
store and back, it evens out. with the
Whoever
gas.
said they were doing 21, it's basically I'm in the
Mine's
same
like 10 or
price.
15.
Usually the
too.
place I go get mine filled at, like I can pick up lump coal. Like
Oh,
I
you
go
do.
there, I'm picking
Nice.
up other things. I'm there anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, I used to look when I used to drive to work too. We used to have a gas service. You could basically just put it on your car, tell you where your car was parked, and the truck came around and filled up your car while you were in work. They'd fill it up in the parking lot for you and be done. And the gas price that they delivered back when I used to use that was only about 5 cents a gallon more than if I stopped and did it myself. And there was no gas station.
Sounds
super
very nice
convenient.
and convenient.
It was. You go
That
into
sounds
work,
really nice.
you pull in, you just go hit the app, tell them what you mark on the map where your car's parked, put a little
That
thing
is
around
nice,
your
actually.
thing, and they
One of
come
my
up and they
least
pour it.
favorite things ever is have to do, like, after I work all day, work 8, 9, 10 hours, and then have to go do anything but go home. Like,
Right. You
go
go,
to the
"Oh,
gas
shit, I suck
station,
here."
go to the store, go do anything. I dread it because I just want to go home. So, like, that'd be
Look,
nice.
I'm a fancy fuck. That's okay.
Dude, that's an actually freaking awesome service for 5 cents more only.
Yeah.
For them to come
Yeah,
to your freaking
agreed.
place and fill up.
Agreed.
That's
I usually
nice.
just pull up to my
awesome.
place. There's usually a kid out there. I'm like, hey, there's 4 in the back. Go ahead and fill those up for me. Here's the keys. I go inside, pick up what I want, go outside, give him the bill, slip him a 10, and I'm in the car and gone.
Nice.
I mean, look, I just had the guys come to the. I have a service that comes to the house once a month to wash the cars for me.
Well, a lot of people
Missouri,
do that.
we have something like that too.
We just
but
turn on
instead
our
of a
sprinkler
service, we call them meth heads, but they'll do all sorts of shit for money.
I just have a membership service to the car wash and go as
They're
many
very
times as I
helpful.
want.
Yeah, I don't have to go anywhere. They come to me.
Yeah,
They'll
But
all,
these guys will come to you.
they will
we-
come running to you.
We got crackheads here in New York, not meth heads, not that many. But crackheads, they're pretty, useful.
We
They're
have the heroin junkies in Ohio.
Let's see. So we got back. We got charcoal.
We just have Joe. We just have Joe under
I
the bridge.
agree. I only use lump coal. John, I will say that lump coal is good depending upon what you're doing. So like when I'm actually doing smoking, I won't use lump coal because lump coal actually burns hotter, and I want it to go slower, and I want the more controlled burn that I get from regular charcoal with wood chunks, rather than using lump coal. Depending upon the smoker I'm using. So if you're using the stick burner, then it doesn't matter. But I mean, for the charcoal burners, it's the regular charcoal briquettes are actually better. But I'll get the hardwood ones instead of like the regular Kingsford stuff.
Yeah, if I'm using a cold forge for blacksmithing or something, I use lump coal because it burns
because it's
real
hotter.
hot.
Yeah.
I just run some air through it. You figure an inch piece of metal, I can have that heated up in 2 minutes, and I'm hitting it.
Right.
Look at these two having a private conversation with each other.
When I'm trying to have a, meat cook at only 200 degrees or 225 degrees, I don't want the lump coal, which wants to burn hotter, where I have to constantly try to choke it out.
Or just soak it in diesel. It'll be all right.
Wait, what are you choking out?
The fire.
Chicken.
Do you have a top loader, Rob? I have. So for my charcoal cookers, I have two 24-inch Weber Smoky Mountains, and I have an 18-inch Weber Smoky Mountain because the Webers are perfect for. First of all, when you go to a competition, no matter what anybody's cooking on, they're always cooking. There's always a Weber somewhere in there. They're inexpensive, and where I live out here, I don't have to worry too much about insulation when cooking overnight. A hot water blanket heater or hot water heater blanket is more than what you need on a really cold winter night to help keep the temperature. During the summertime, there's no problem whatsoever.
I just got a 23-inch Wrangler smoker with a smoker.
You know what?
attachment.
These guys are always all making fun. I'll talk to you guys later.
You've upset Rob.
I don't even know what he said.
I don't know.
What happened?
Did you really get mad?
Somebody upset Rob.
Probably Durs.
I just said I had a Wrangler smoker.
It's just you, man. People don't like you, Durs. Damn it.
I mean, enough people like me. That's all that matters.
Great. Now I have to check the replay. Everyone loves you, Durs.
Yeah, I know. I could care less. I'm big chilling, bro.
I don't know. He got upset.
Did Rob get mad and leave and go cook something?
I didn't even hear what he said. I heard something. Be right back.
Oh, okay.
Well, I heard what he said. Somebody offended him.
He said, "You know, these guys are something." I'll talk to you.
I know. It's definitely not me because I was actually interested in what he was telling me about. So,
what is a Wrangler smoker and why is it so controversial?
I have no idea.
Maybe it's not $1,000 smoker. I mean, it was $400. Is that not good enough?
I don't think he even heard what he said.
I don't even know what the fuck a Wrangler smoker is.
It's just a brand. It's just a smoker. It's just a brand.
Is that like a peasant smoker?
Probably.
Not for $400. You use sticks and rocks for pheasants, right?
Yeah, that bitch was expensive as hell, bro. I'm very proud. That was my Father's Day gift to myself.
It doesn't sound cheap.
It wasn't. And then the attachment was another couple hundred.
No, what the fuck else is new? Talking about smokers and shit. Dude, me and Becker just called each other. We've been sitting there talking on the phone.
Nice.
We were talking about Theo Vaughn. He's hilarious.
Theo Vaughn's funny.
Theo Vaughn's freaking awesome.
Yeah, he's hilarious.
I have no idea who that is.
Oh, he said he's backstage, Spidey.
Ah, okay.
Peasant smoker.
Who, Theo Vaughn?
Yeah, I have no idea. Who that
Rob said Rob is backstage.
I want Theo Vaughn to come backstage. What the fuck?
I have 2 barrel barbecue smokers, one large and one small, and a top loader that has control.
That's
Spidey just not letting him in? Are you just not?
No, he's not. He's not there. That's what I was looking for, but he's not there.
Well, doesn't he have
I think he
access?
could let himself in too, couldn't he?
Yeah,
Doesn't he have
that's what I'm
control?
saying.
No, I haven't allocated another thing yet. I'll get around to that once I can work that out too.
Does anyone have admin controls?
No.
Give me admin controls.
I wouldn't
No.
do that.
Give me power.
No, all you do is like in the top left, you just hit like team and put in someone's email address. There's nothing to figure out.
Ah, okay.
Spidey, give me the power.
Hell no.
The power.
Becker, do you see what I picked up today?
What's that supposed to be? A magazine or?
It's the trade paperback, the Dark Horse. Becker's muted, but it's Dark Horse. Everything was novels first with the alien stuff, with the Predator stuff, Star Wars. It was all novels first, and then Dark Horse would put it into comic form after the fact. So it's the Timothy Zahn.
I've read the novel and I have the comic books.
So I have the audio one, right? And I started it, and I'm like, dude, I'm never going to get through this audio book. So I was just thinking about it. I've been kind of looking around, and we happened to go to Second and Charles today, which is like a second time around store. They buy, sell, and trade everything, but they also have tons of new merchandise.
Yeah, I know what Second and Charles is.
Well, I'm not just talking to you. And
was it something I said, Rob?
No. Everybody muted themselves, didn't want to have a conversation. So I said, I'll go backstage for a bit.
I said I had a
I went
Wrangler
backstage,
smoker.
and
I was
then
listening.
he couldn't see me. Then he couldn't see me anymore.
I was
like,
waiting.
okay, well, so I had to drop and come back like 3 times.
I was
before he could probably see me.
I was waiting till you.
controllers
Yeah,
you
I was waiting till you got done with telling me about your smokers, and then that's when I said I have a
Rob
Wrangler 23
Bartholomew Fat
smoker.
Stacks.
I grill once a week. I love that. I'm all dad bod, and I love grilling, bro.
He only hates you, Tyler.
No, Tyler and I have just a unique relationship.
I cannot believe this.
But on that note, I do have to unfortunately bow down to Beckerman and Comic Journey and get out of here for the night.
Do you get that clip down there? He's bowing down to me.
No, I want the one where he vehemently sticks to his guns that he would never say that.
And then, like I said, and then I apologize. But yes, I will get on my.
I would never do that. Morgan Freeman's voice. It turns out he did that.
Liar.
Yes, sir.
Lawyer.
Well, you guys have the best of nights, and us peasants will have to.
Listen, Durs, I wouldn't have been able to effectively roast you without the help of Durs.
It's okay.
That is true.
I enjoy it.
A father who hates his son.
I still enjoy you guys, no matter
It
what.
takes away the fun of it when you like.
I don't know how to send it to you, Kyle, because you don't have IG.
No,
I'll send it to him.
I
Ah,
appreciate
cool.
I
Thanks,
appreciate when CJ roasts me because I know he means it.
Kyle, I'm sending it to you.
Yeah, right.
But for real, you guys have a good night. I love you guys.
Have a good night, man.
Thanks for jumping on.
Easy,
All right,
Chris.
let's get back to these smokers. My favorite kind are the ones that play slot machines, and they're like over 70.
Hey, Rob, look at this. Look at this, Mr. Slab Man. I'm gonna make my own slabs. I'm gonna make
Why is it so
card slabs.
small?
Oh yes, I'm making card slabs. I'm gonna make art card slabs. And am I right where I got them from? Who signed it?
Oh yeah, there's a dude who makes those and sells them already. You can buy those.
Yeah, but it's not gonna have the art that I collected in there.
Yeah, but he makes blank ones if you just want the molds.
I got the mold already.
Oh, okay.
Super cheap.
Yeah, I don't know how much dude charges. I just saw
it cost me like $1 a piece.
Oh damn, that's super affordable.
Yeah, man.
And they just snap together.
You got to put a little bit of silicone on the side to keep it closed.
So is that just a real slab that someone cracked open carefully?
No, they're real slabs. They come packaged.
No, I mean, like, did somebody just take a CGC or PSA slab and crack it open and sell the cracked slabs?
No, they're unused slabs.
Okay, that's what I was wondering if they're.
Yeah, it's pretty
'Cause
cool.
If you have to put silicone on it, that's pretty shitty design.
Well, listen, it's going to open up if you don't put some kind of sealant on the.
I like the one that Naman sent. Of course,
Those are cool with the screw.
I would probably use a CA glue instead of silicone.
Is that with the screw or with the magnet?
I believe this is just a magnet.
Let's use 2-part epoxy. Let's make it real fun, Joe.
Yeah, it's just a magnet.
Just make the 2 parts, dip your fingers in each one, and then rub them together.
Batman.
No, but if you use a CA glue, it will squeeze the air tight while it dries. It will suck out the oxygen.
Just peanut butter. Let's do it.
What the hell is he talking about? My sleeve?
Because it's good for the whole.
It looks like your sleeve is pushed up.
A little bit. I do that all the time.
He's saying he's looking at your bicep and going, "Hey there, baby."
He's got to let those pythons
yeah.
breathe.
You keep your hooters away from my biceps.
Or maybe he thought you were doing the straight up like 50s thing and you were rolling the pack of cigarettes in your sleeve.
I actually do that a lot.
Hey, Kyle.
What's up, Kyle?
How's it going, Kyle?
Kyle obviously enjoyed Batman Day.
Now there's Batman Day.
I go all Schneider, Rob.
Batman hat, Batman shirt. He's rocking it.
Look at the freaking Kool-Aid smile
Papa
on him.
Wheelie is already
Batman gear.
offended.
That's awesome.
Sonic welded. There you go.
I'm kind of annoyed. I didn't know you get an action figure with the stupid Jim Lee book. The fuck?
Yeah. No, either did I.
You
Now I
didn't
gotta
get
go
an
back to my
action figure with it?
now I gotta go back to my LCS and say, "Hey, yo, where's my figure?"
I went to the LCS today to go pick up a couple things, supplies, and somebody's like, "You want the Batman foil?" I'm like, "How much is it?" He's like, $10. I'm like, "Fuck you! I don't want to. I got the original. I don't need a freaking foil and $10." He didn't tell me I could get a toy with it. I would have gotten it.
Dr. Brody.
Not
good,
all
bro.
of it, is it? Well,
Doing
then
well,
they shouldn't
mate.
charge me $10. They shouldn't charge me $10 to $12.
You didn't get yours for free?
No.
You got yours for free?
Yeah, my shop gave it to me a week ago. They didn't know it was for Batman Day.
Yeah, I got mine too, actually, at the same time. I was like, why is everybody talking
They
about
thought it was a
old
free
books?
giveaway, and then they were just like, never mind, you're a good customer.
Wait, they were giving them away for free, or they were supposed to charge for them?
They were supposed to charge.
Oh,
They
okay.
gave it to me.
All right. Because then I might get really annoyed if they're charging me $10 and they're supposed to give it for free.
And
Fuck you,
and he would have demanded a free bag with it too.
Oh, they gave me a bag. I'll tell you that much.
They better.
All the LCS around here know not to fuck with me with my bags. I've left like 50 books on their freaking counter and I walked out without them giving me a bag. I'm no nonsense when it comes to the bags.
Bag.
I did watch the replay, Rob, of your and DVH's live stream just to see his reaction, and that was absolutely priceless.
I did catch that too. Yeah, that was pretty nice.
It was worth every penny.
Yeah.
I missed your Oni Slabs today with Hialeah. How did that go?
It went well. We had at one point we had over 70 people in that.
Yeah, it was
People in the chat. Was that a live high for y'all for the show?
No, but it was close. So there's this.
That was up there, bro.
70 solid freaking turnout.
Over 72 is the peak that I noticed.
Yeah, it's nice. It gets you some watch hours.
I think that's what
the watch hours or whatever. But what's cool is there's 72 people that wanted to be
what
there.
they're doing.
Live.
Right, exactly. And
I'm sure you get plenty of watch hours with a rewind, and I imagine those. What do they get in views? What do they settle on? Like between 250 and 350 normally.
Yeah.
All right. Do you guys have the same problem I have? Okay. Do you
Probably
ever open
No.
Not at all.
I don't know what you're talking about, but I get
penicillin, my friend.
We're not talking about that problem. We're going to talk about a YouTube problem. Okay. So
still no.
Well, you don't even stream your own freaking channel.
The googly eyes don't hate me.
So here's the thing. A lot of times while I'm running a live stream, I'll open up YouTube Studio simultaneously so I could start monitoring how it works. And at the end of the freaking stream, like let's say I do Insomniac, it compiles a lot of views. It might be like 4 or 5.
Insomniac.
What's that?
I thought that was Drax thing.
Oh, fuck you. You know what? You know what? I was going to be nice to you for a week.
In all sincerity, CJ, what are you looking at in studio while you're live streaming? Like what's happening over there?
No, I can keep it on. This is why I keep it on because you can't do anything from I can't pin things or anything like that from StreamYard.
Time out. So are you in YouTube Studio or just in YouTube? Two different things.
No, YouTube Studio, the live stream thing. When you click on live stream while it's going on, it opens up a new window.
YouTube's live. Yeah, YouTube has its own live stream tool.
Yeah.
Okay, I got you.
So while it's doing that, and let's say I do like an 8-hour Insomniac or something like that, and let's say I compile like 400 or 500 views or something like that. As soon as I click on the end, those views go down to like 100. And then they slowly start to come back up, but they never reach that same height that they were initially.
Well, YouTube projects numbers. That's not a secret. Like if you say you upload a short, right?
Real time.
No, it projects. It doesn't do real time. It does like to a degree, but it's also projecting based on their what is it like their analytical AI malarkey
algorithm?
It's not projection. What it is, it's a delayed. No, it's a delay. The YouTube Studio class teaches you exactly what's going on there. It's actually a delay.
You're taking out of consideration what he pointed out is it never reaches what he saw. So if you go check
it will in 24 hours because it always self-corrects. Yeah, the YouTube class for that.
I understand that. You're missing this shit definitely projects your shit because new guy Ryan, who also is like a YouTube teacher class person who does this shit for a living, was the one that pointed out that's why you'll see like if you track your stuff on YouTube versus shorts and then even the TubeBuddy app or on the studio, and even if you get in the studio and you look under different categories where you can find the same video on your dashboard versus like its actual category, you'll see different numbers in there because they have different built-in methods for trying to track the numbers. And he said a lot of stuff will pop first and then drop down because it's doing an initial projection. Like it's doing future projections on yourself for the first little bit before it starts hitting real time.
Hey, Spidey.
That's not what the YouTube class teaches. I'm not sure where that's coming from, but
if
that is the case,
like
so
when I talk wrestling.
but what they do teach in the YouTube
Is this
classes.
what it's like when I talk wrestling? For you,
I hope so.
I like listening to it. I know I don't look at my analytics a lot, but I still like to know this sort of stuff at the same time.
They do that with the subscribers. If you get a run on subscribers, they cap it, and then like it'll drop down, and then all the subscribers trickle back in too. That's them like actually like giving them back to you after they verify them or something. They have some kind of tool in there that's supposed to keep from like bot accounts, like from being able just to, you have like those people that you like pay for views and pay for subscribers and stuff. They have tools built into YouTube to try to like keep that at a minimum to whatever degree they can. That's why, Spidey, you've seen like when you have like someone does a subscriber push, then you look an hour later, they're all gone.
Yeah. Well, mine usually takes like days and like a week sometimes to come back.
Right.
Yeah.
And it always happens. Like everybody goes through it, but I notice it easier because of my smaller sub count.
Mine don't ever come
when you're in
back.
the thousands, you don't notice it as much.
Just to give an example, on one of my channels, Action Figure Therapy, if I jump into it right now, its current subscriber count is 175,000K. That's where I'm at. 79 actually. All right. So I mean, and I've been doing this since 2010. And I've done all the YouTube projection classes and all that stuff on the back end. It's a golden channel under YouTube. I'm not sure where everybody's getting their information from, but it's never a projection. It's always a catch up. The initial spike is just when everybody comes at one time. It affects the algorithm definitely when everybody jumps into something and it shoots up. And then as it starts going through and determining what a bot is, who has multiple members on it, yada, 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 it starts fluctuating those numbers, but it should clean up within 24 hours.
You know exactly
mine
what I'm
is
talking about,
sometimes
right,
never
Joe?
cleaned up.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. It's a very common thing. And I get TubeBuddy. TubeBuddy's a great tool. I use it. I also use vidIQ now after they judged my channel. Like I use that sometimes too. I kind of jump back and forth between the free ones. But yeah, it's a flux. When they say algorithm, it's nothing more than a mathematical formula that increases and fluctuates throughout a period of time. That's all that means. It can't
B2C Bizzle.
project. Does that make sense?
Still annoying though.
It is annoying.
That's the be all and end all of it. It's like,
it's
like as Mark said, like as Mark's done a sub push for me a couple of times, and it's like, I'll jump up like 30, and literally a couple of hours later, they'll all disappear except for maybe 2 or 3, and then a week later, it's like you might get maybe 15 or 20 back, but you never get the full amount back.
My channel's been at the tug of war for the past month or so between 1450 and 1500. Literally, it jumps up and down 50.
Hi, Mike.
Like consistently. So I don't know what the hell is going on. It's driving me nuts.
I actually noticed in one of the chats, actually, you would have seen it, CJ, Bronze Age Nerd said something about him like getting stupid fluctuations of like literally 20 or 30 or even 50 subscriber, like up and back. It's usually,
that's
one
what
or
happens
two.
to me.
It's really weird.
It's weird. And annoying.
Yeah, that's because it's constantly in flux. Like I said, it's constantly, it's just a fluctuation. And it's going to happen that way. And we'll see some things as probably the biggest problem is the person that comes in, occasionally to watch you because the algorithm can't pick it up as a bot or not. Right? It doesn't know if you spent money to do anything, but it catches an abnormal. So a new viewer could be an abnormal. So as it comes through and runs the recalculation on it, as it jumps back and forth in flux, it will add it, subtract it until it can determine if this person's watching other things within that subject matter.
Well, that exactly happened to me on the last interview I did with Sticky Goose. A lot of people that don't normally watch my channel, that watch his stuff, jumped on to see that stream or watch it on the replay. Right. I had like a jump of, I think like 20 something people that jumped up on that video as soon as it happened. I lost them all right away. I'm like, what the fuck is this? It makes no sense. And some of the people actually DM me on Instagram and stuff like that. So I know they actually stayed as subscribers. So why are they taking away the subscriber thing from me? Makes no sense.
I actually have noticed, like, since doing this, that my hours have actually jumped significantly. Not like, you know, thousands or anything, but a good couple of hundred, and they actually have stayed there. Surprisingly enough, it hasn't really fluctuated. I've been watching that, the YouTube studio thing. Like, 'cause I'm always, for a 365-day period, I'm usually around 500 to 600 hours at absolute most, because mainly all pre-recorded. But now I'm up in the 900s, almost at 1,000.
You're talking about per month?
No, I'm talking about like over a 365-day period.
So one thing to kind of consider when you're thinking about these, everybody's like, what is my channel doing wrong? What is my channel doing wrong? It actually has nothing to do with your channel. Your channel is set in the algorithm as something for people to watch and within a zone of subjecting, right? It's the people that come in and out of it for various reasons that create the fluctuation. You don't create, you're not that big of a deal in the algorithm. It's the people that come into it that fluctuate that.
Well, that's what determines your numbers.
Right.
There's
It also
viewers,
determines,
watch hours, views,
right? And let's say
likes, comments, everything.
and this is why you want people to like and comment and things like that, because it validifies the person within that subject window. So somebody that comes in, let's say it's a play next, and for some reason your video comes up next, and the person didn't want to watch that video, right? Because it's on an autoplay or whatever, right? So the person watches the first 30 seconds of it, but then dives out and never comes back to the channel again. Yeah, you got the view, but it means nothing, right? That means nothing. The algorithm just kicks that out.
Hey, Kip.
The White Shadow.
What happened, Kyle? We annoyed the hell out of you?
No.
Yeah?
No.
You know what else I've been seeing that's crazy? I know for a fact I'm notified to people. People I watch all the time. What are you doing there? Who is that? Is that the worm?
Rob Field. That's Rob Lockfield, man.
It looks like the worm.
He's back.
You can have
it. Not that funny.
Is that on Whatnot?
You can have him.
This dude's a trip, man. He's a blast. As long as he's been in the industry, like you hang out in the streams, it's just fun to listen to some of the stories and just watch him rant.
No interest.
It's because
that's just cocaine hanging.
Because he turned you into a peasant.
Oh yeah. I turned into a peasant because of him. No, honestly, he turned me off completely. Like I was actually
first man in history to not turn you on.
Well, yeah, listen. He's not sexy enough. What am I going to tell you? His chisels don't do it for me.
They do it for me, but I'm an 80s baby, so I came up through the 90s with his stuff. His stuff, like Todd's stuff, like this is some of like the definitive comic style in my mind kind of thing.
Listen, he was part of what formed a lot of my youth as well, man. It's not like
the images.
And I always appreciated what he did for the industry. I just don't like his bipolar behavior.
Yeah, it's like one of those things you can't put two crazy people in the room together and expect good results.
I'm trolling again. Love Papa Willie. Keep him coming, Pop.
Are you kidding me, man?
Kyle, feel free to roast Comic Journey. That's what he's here for. What's going on, Chaos and Comics? White Shadows in the room. Did anybody recognize that yet?
Yeah, I've already done that. Yeah.
Hey, Chip.
Where did Bickerman go?
I'm bad, but I'm not that bad.
I'm betting to go watch Rob Liefeld.
Probably. He did
Bickerman probably went to go see Muffy. You don't know why we do the whole Muffy thing with Bickerman, Mark?
I don't.
You ever see any of his shorts?
Yeah. The
Don't start. Don't
Yeah,
start.
right.
CJ.
This is how he starts every one of his shorts.
Oh.
Hello there. I'm Beckerman.
That's how we. That's how they start the Tuesday video that they do as well.
What
Hello
the fuck?
there.
He's like, Muffy, come and bring me some coffee. Like, what the fuck, man? He's so obnoxious.
Oh, God.
It's kind of funny, but obnoxious. Hello there. It's Becker. He has to tell you every time. It's Beckerman.
It's like he's channeling Bob
warming
Kane.
and engaging.
To who? To himself. What is
You're watching.
Well, he did get me to want to watch every single thing and say Muffy every single time I watch it.
Probably only Mark and Joe, maybe. Tyler.
Yeah, I watched it. That was great. That was so fun to watch the latest Y-Files. Oh.
That looks wicked, right? That place in there.
Oh, God. Rob Liefeld being Rob Liefeld.
Was that your hands or his hands?
That was Rob. He's over here ranting about Fan Expo.
Jesus Christ, that guy.
He looks just like the freaking worm in there.
I'm not going to say anything. I'm going to let that one go. I'm going to let the worm eat you alive on that one.
Oh, God. He's definitely an interesting character. We'll just put it that way.
I would never give him any of my dollars.
So that is straight up 20 years cocaine addiction. What it looks like.
when you're bidding on boxes and you're bidding $500, $600, $700 on boxes, and he sits there and goes bipolar on you, fuck him. You know.
I'm just saying that is.
I find that freaking. I don't care if he's on freaking nuclear shit. I don't care.
We met him with us in the what was it? The Key Collectors. We met him live one time, and we were like, hey, can we get an interview real quick for our YouTube channel? And he looked at us and he was like, if you're back here in 1 minute with your equipment, I'll do it. So like Chad and a couple other guys, we like ran to go get the equipment, and we came back. This motherfucker looked dead in our eyes and was like, 1 minute and 2 seconds, I'm out, and walked away from us. And I, like, 2 people had to hold me back because I was going to choke him the fuck out right there at Comic-Con. He pissed me off so bad with that bullshit.
You don't think that's an asshole move?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's a total asshole move.
Yeah, man. Like, come on.
Yeah, that was bullshit.
Like there's no denying that. You know, he is a talent. He's done a lot for the industry. He knows he's a very good historian. He's got a great, like, original art collection, all that sort of stuff.
He's
but
a unique
he's
artist.
just a big dick. He's a big dick.
He's a unique artist in his own right. That's it. That's all he is.
I'm just
he's not a great artist. He's a unique artist.
You wouldn't say he's like, you know, you'd say he's an A-lister. Like, regardless of whether it's his art, you like it or you hate it, or whether
through
it's
his persona, he's turned into A-lister.
Yeah,
not because of his art.
As an A-lister, though.
His art is unique. It has a place in the industry and what it's done and what it's influenced, but it's not great. And even amongst his peers, he was not better than Jim Lee. He was not better than McFarlane. He was not better than Silvestri.
Just to address the chat, we weren't a minute late. We were only 4 booths away. He just said that.
Yeah, he's an asshole.
Yeah,
he's an asshole.
To be an asshole. We weren't late.
Dude, I was on his whatnot, and he's having a casual conversation, chat, selling his boxes. We're all bidding on him, and he's answering people's questions. Suddenly, all of a sudden, he gets all triggered and shit. It's like, I don't want to have to answer your damn questions. I just want to start flipping out. I was like, what the fuck?
So he's the famous version of Pete Petrie.
No, man, he's freaking. I'm telling you, he's like nice 1 second. Pete is himself all the time. This guy is nice 1 second. All of a sudden, he flips on you. It becomes like The Exorcist. His head starts spinning around. He starts freaking out. Yeah, Turner wasn't one of the original Image guys, though. Turner actually came under Silvestri. So, but yeah, Turner was way better than freaking Liefeld.
Turner is phenomenal. Was phenomenal.
Yeah. I mean, from those 7 Image guys, even you could make a debate whether his art was better or actually, I would say Larson's art was better than Liefeld's either, or too. Larson had a really unique look, man.
Yeah. I try not to judge art. I don't think I'm qualified. I can't draw or color, so I don't judge art.
Who did that? Who did that?
Turner.
Oh, very nice. Very nice.
Yes.
Where's the dancing kangaroos?
You haven't paid me my, your appearance fee yet. You got to pay me appearance fee.
I just came on here.
$100 dues.
Dude, you owe me a boatload. I came on here. I chased Durs off for you.
I think Becker had a bigger hand in that, but you definitely participated.
Oh dear, who owes who money right now?
But we like Durs.
Oh, you love me. That's the difference.
Love is a word.
Definitely a word.
Well, four new books have arrived to go into the giveaway box. You want to see what's going in?
You love me, Rob.
Like hemorrhoids.
Position of power is all yours.
Of course, one of these gatefold not a facsimile. This is the original gatefold X-Men #1.
That's better.
Throw one of those in there. For the marks of the world, we'll throw in a little first Doomsday.
Oh. 1, 2, 3, or 4. You know where to look on that. If you look at the top left in the window box thing up there, there'll be Roman numerals right next to the 18. If there's no Roman numerals, it's a first print.
It's first print.
Yeah, they're very obvious. I wish they did that with more stuff.
Yeah, it's a first print.
And also the trade dress changes colors along the way too.
Punisher #1.
Oh, nice.
There you go. Somebody would have like that, yeah.
And for the Canadian contingent, an Alpha Flight #1.
Oh, nice.
So we'll put some keys into that box.
Nice, beautiful Burns cover.
And so grab a few more books to put in there. Ooh, I know what else we can throw in there. We'll throw in one of those. Well, that's what else? Let's see here. What else is in here?
You put a couple of copies of your new X-Force 1 in there?
Oh, we do have to put a new copy of X-Force 1 in there, don't we?
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'll pull one of those out too.
Is it going to have the Shatterstar card?
I don't know which card it has in there.
No,
there's a whole bunch of
something we mentioned backstage that there might be a new X-Force 1 going in the box. Not actual X-Force 1, but a new equivalent of X-Force 1.
I'll throw that in there. There's nothing exciting, but we'll throw one of those in there.
Ooh, nice pop.
Oh, just for giggles. That's an extra pool book. Throw one of those in there. And I'm gonna throw in. How about that? That fit in the box. I gotta trim the board down, but I can do that. All right, and the X-Force 1 we said we need, right? There's one.
Yeah, DVH got the cable card. I didn't check mine. I need to check mine and see what I got.
I have no idea. All right. Here's what else we'll throw in. So, yeah, we'll throw in another X-Force #1. We'll throw in a Supergirl special.
Somebody like that.
We'll throw in an extra pull book, Atlantis Attacks, extra pull. About Hank Howard, Pizza Detective, Caligula's Safe.
Oh.
I don't know. I don't think it'll stick, but Superman Dies.
Oh.
Want to pin that?
24 hours ago, you were correct.
Batman Secret Files, The Gardener.
Oh.
This is one of my favorite. Also, a product of our Whatnot show. This was a commission I did on the show. It became one of my favorite. It's obviously an exclusive cover that you can only get through me.
You're annoying, Rob, Mark.
All right, whatever. So it was Superman in without a shirt or
Oh, yeah,
pants.
look at them thighs. I'm sorry, I was multitasking on another window.
One of those. We'll throw in a.
Wasn't that a Ricardo Federici cover too? For the
I
War
don't think
World?
so.
That's the future state War World.
Yeah, it is.
It looks like his art,
but it doesn't look like his signature. But it looks more like it says Perillo, maybe.
He
But
does
I don't know.
have
I could be
two
wrong.
signatures.
Anyways, so we'll do a ASM 173.
What are you putting that in there for?
And
Sorry,
we'll
I had to
throw
be
in
Chris for a second then.
a first cameo of Silk.
Cindy Moon.
And then just for fun, I'll put it in a different bag board so it'll fit in the box. How about we'll throw a Golden Age book? We'll throw in Boy issue number 101.
How did I ever heard that before?
Very nice.
Yeah, it's Ricardo Federici.
Okay. Anyway, so that's what I think we'll throw in the box to replace the stuff this week here. So I just gotta. Oh, what's this? There's more books that came down. Where'd these come from? Oh, these were ones I pulled out, but I think I'm gonna put back up. I have it'll be future. I got some Fantastic Four.
Oh, what?
A sub 100 ASM.
What the hell?
Oh, you got a Spider-Verse. And then I just love this cover.
At least the Hulkbuster book finally went.
Yeah.
In there for God knows how long.
I know, man. That was driving me nuts.
Why was it bothering you so much?
Just because it was an awesome cover. And it was pain to me to put it in there to begin with. And I kept being taunted by it that it was still in the giveaway. But I almost pulled it out like 3 times to like put it back in my PC.
You should have.
Yeah, it doesn't really fit with what I collect. And so sometimes I just try to filter stuff out. It's like this book, right? Okay, I like this cover. I was a cover buy. I bought it this week in the store, but it doesn't really fit with anything I buy. So I bought it. I like it. It's cool. I looked at it. I've owned it. Now I just throw it in the giveaway bin. Somebody will like the cover when they get it pulled out of the box.
I think we all have a lot of books like that.
So yeah, that's it. All right, pull this one.
Yeah, I'll give you a sneak peek at the thumbnail for.
Can't fix it before Monday.
No, this is for the freaking C3 event, man.
Oh, for your Insomniac Theater thing. Cool.
Yeah.
And well, dude, I appreciate getting the assignment right too. Like, I hope that everyone's thumbnails are definitely branded properly and those streams are set well ahead of time.
No, you got to put the C3 thing in there. You can't
Absolutely
not have that.
That's the other reason why there'll be no Spidey's Outback is because I don't do thumbnails.
No, but you know I had to make it a little bit insomnia.
All toenails.
But it should be fun. I can't imagine what the weird shit that's gonna be drawn that night.
What are you doing for your show?
We're gonna be doing a draw off. Like we're gonna basically draw fundraise that way. I'll have some stuff drawn ahead of time as well. Maybe I'll do some giveaways while the show's going on, just to keep people going.
Yeah, I would
Attention
recommend only
spans on the show.
To be included in the giveaway, donate.
Yeah, they're they're focusing on like because it's gonna be late at night and close to Halloween, some more horror type drawing themes. I think is what he said he wants to do.
Yeah, I want to do like more horror
creatures of the night. There's your theme for Insomnia. It's perfect.
That's exactly what it is. The creatures of the night. You know,
everyone's just going to draw a picture of you.
Hey, listen, if you raise money for C3, go ahead. Do what you got to do.
I agree.
I'll be making some stuff like this.
Even if it's only $1, it all helps.
Everything helps, yes.
Everything counts in all amounts.
We'll do some stuff. We'll do some cool stuff. No. I got to fill in about 7 hours, so we'll figure out some good stuff.
That's a quiet night for you.
Yeah, it's all right. I'm literally gonna wait. I'm gonna have it. I'm gonna schedule it for. I'm gonna say 12 o'clock, but I'll put a note on there pending immediately starting after Lynx's mix.
Sounds like a smart plan.
Or I'll start like maybe 2 minutes at the when I know Lynx is wrapping up. If I could somehow figure out how to do this raid thing and work it out with Whack as well, where we could just raid one chat group into the other. But I got to figure out how to do that.
Yeah, can you even do that on YouTube?
Yeah, there's a way to do it. It's a new feature that's recently been put in. So you like, let's say you're let's say I'm running a stream, right? And you're about to start. If you start like a couple minutes before I end, there's a way for me to be able to raid your stream.
Yeah, I'm familiar with the what it is on Whatnot. I didn't know that YouTube had it built in. That's pretty cool.
It's a recent thing. The past couple months they
there you
started
go.
it.
AJ Austin said he might be available.
Austin?
Ooh.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm recruiting you if that's the case.
Yeah, he's gonna be doing it's gonna be the overnight, Austin. So just so you're aware. There's also
the sketchy show in the daytime.
Right. Not that I'm trying to pull people off of CJ show. I just want to make sure he understood that it's gonna be in the overnight.
You should do both, Austin.
Of course, it makes sense. Insomniac Theater. Yeah.
He knows. Plus, he's in Arizona, so he's a few hours behind. So I'm not expecting everybody to last the entire stream with me.
Do you have anybody that you know is going to write out the whole thing with you?
Nam already recruited himself in there.
Yeah.
Can non-drawing people join you?
Yeah, you can show up, but you just have to. You can draw something. You don't have to draw well.
Yeah.
Nobody's going to buy stick figures.
Or
hey, you know what? I said that last year. I ended up drawing something, and somebody paid $10 for it.
I might do upside down drawings. If people are into that, I might just do a whole bunch of upside down drawings for a couple hours.
Is that a pun against Australia there?
No. He actually was literally drawing upside down.
Yeah, I know he does. I just thought I'd throw that.
Not him, but the drawing was upside down. It would be funnier if both he and the drawing were upside down.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to figure out how to do that. That's not that easy. But
I'll go get a sex swing.
There you go.
That was a really quick answer, Rob.
Well, sometimes, Mark.
You just come prepared?
I just thought of your bedroom.
Yeah. Spend enough time in it.
Yeah, exactly.
What's a good song for me to put for the next Insomniac Thumb trailer? I'm running out of songs that have to do with the night.
Anything that overshadows your voice probably works.
Bad Moon Rising?
Werewolves of London? Even though you're not in London.
I'm just fucking with you, CJ.
I have a wonderful voice. I have a golden voice.
Pop around all swings. Nice. No, you don't know that, Papa. You could any number. There's a lot of stuff that goes on C3 at a reasonable price.
Well, That's what's like. Yeah, some of you guys were telling me that like some of the stuff that went up at the auction, especially towards the end, was like everybody was burnt out and people were getting absolute bargains.
Well, listen, I'm gonna say this much: people, if they want to get stuff, go on Sunday and get stuff. Because I'll be honest with you, the amount of stuff that was going for like bottom bargain basement prices on the Sunday last year was ridiculous. I was bidding just for the sake of bidding, and I ended up getting a whole bunch of stuff that I didn't expect to get, just because nobody was bidding.
Better yet, tell everybody who wants to tell everybody to come show up, including some of these people. I don't care if they're resellers or what, man.
Yeah.
Their money's still money.
And the other thing is, I'm gonna try to, put it. Does it matter if it's $1 that somebody donates?
Everything helps.
Yeah,
everything helps.
I mean, we may not start things at $1, but
no, I mean, man, it's just for donations. Even if people that I'm going to be telling people during the stream, listen, you don't have to do anything crazy. You want to give $1? Buy a cup of coffee. That's what the difference is. A cup of coffee price.
It's the compounding effect. If 1 million people give $1, then you just raised $1 million.
Exactly. Exactly. I'm going to try to get some of my artist weirdos to join us.
A lot of deals. I'm happy to overpay for the cause, and I'm happy to have you overpay for the cause. Also,
yeah, I did that on a couple of them last year.
I did.
I wanted specific books, and I didn't even look at it like what's the fair market of that book. These are the books I want. I'm donating to the event, so I'm going to get the book.
There was a few things that I really overpaid for. That I was like, what am I going to do with this now?
It's not.
Oh yeah, you did a lot, CJ. You kept buying those peach slabs and shit.
I hate it. I still got like 2 boxes worth of stuff that I got that I have no use for, but I just got it because I was like, let me just bid on it,
Sell that shit.
Probably.
Give it. Or hey, if you got all that stuff, I think you just got 2 boxes or a box of stuff that you're going to be able to sell during your Insomniac Theater for comic screen cancer potentially.
It could be. That could be the case. You don't know what's going to pop up during that stream. There will be things that pop up that I'm not going to advertise.
You're always full of surprises.
I guarantee you.
That's what we hate about you.
Just as long as his diaper's not full of surprises.
Hey, I might be auctioning off Napoleon Dynamite packs.
Oh god.
Oh yeah. Gosh. No, or maybe I'll auction off some dinosaur packs.
That's right. You get those pack rips, man. Those are your subscribers right there. Just ask lots of people.
Bro.
Just ask Paul's. Lots of people.
Oh, Nick would buy the Crow cards for sure.
Or I'll auction off some really perverted books. Who knows?
C3, Tony, not C4.
Rob, I'm about to send you a picture of something I picked up today.
All right. No, we're not talking about C4. We talk about C3. C4 we can't talk about on YouTube because the government gets rather picky when you start talking about explosives.
And especially with certain people that are on watch lists.
You can talk about serious putty, but you can't talk. Well, you can talk about silly putty, but you can't talk about serious putty.
Right, exactly.
And the beauty of it is NYCC is literally the week right before. So when I'm over there, I'll be able to like get into a couple people's ears to try to help out in their own way. It's
so in other
easier
words, CJ will be going there saying, you either help out or I'll be trolling you.
Pretty much. And it works out when they see me face to face. It works a lot. Listen, it's harder to say goodbye and no to me.
Goodbye to yesterday.
Yeah, especially when you see me face to face.
Oh God.
We'll put some stuff like that up. But bigger. I'm gonna avoid doing any 11x17s unless I get specific ask for 11x17s. I already got bigger stuff that I could do, but 9x12s, backboards, that kind of stuff is gonna be the most common stuff we're gonna do.
Easier to ship to.
It's easier to ship, and I could bust it out faster. If it's not high detailed, I could crank out maybe like 2 to 3 decent sketches an hour.
Also maybe sort of judge it by the chat. Like if you've got 30, 40, 50 people in the chat, maybe going a bigger one at that point might be a better idea.
Well, yeah, I'm gonna put it out there.
Up to you.
I'm gonna put it out there, but if I'm gonna do 11x17, I want people to bid on it. I don't want them to expect to get it for $5-10. You know what I'm saying? I want them to bid, and if I'm gonna take the time and put like an hour and a half into a sketch like that, or maybe even longer, depending on how detailed I get. If I start inking it too, I want it to be able to be worth the while. Otherwise, I'd rather just do tons of smaller ones and raise $10, $20 at a time, 30, whatever each one raises.
Was C3 the first appearance of Kool-Aid Man last year?
No, Kool-Aid Man's been around.
I don't think so.
Yeah, he's been around for a while.
Kool-Aid Man originally came in on paper on my kid channel. I don't know if you remember that. He wasn't in 3D form like this. He was printed on a piece of paper.
I think I vaguely remember that.
We are back.
I might have something to go late, but I have to ask my sister first. I want you or Mark know.
Sounds good. Yes, reach out to Mark.
I didn't understand what you said, Kyle. What did
He
you say?
said he might have something. He's got to check with his
Donate.
sister. He'll reach out to me or Robin. Let us know.
Yep.
Hey, Chris.
Oh,
Yeah, there'll definitely be some very cool stuff that people can outbid each other on, raise some extra money.
Yeah, I've just got a notification of a whole bunch of some sketches that are coming our way too.
Did you get a Stan Lee signed book, Rob?
Was sent today.
I vaguely remember you getting a Stan Lee signed book at one point.
Yes, Freaky Loowee last year put up for auction Guardians. I think it was a Guardians of the Galaxy book that was homage to the X-Men Days of Future Past that was signed by Stan Lee.
That's wild. That's wild. You're able to land a Stan Lee book at a C3 auction. You see the kind of stuff that you can find over there?
Mm-hmm. I'm sorry, Mark. What was it you said?
That list that came in today was insane.
Right.
That 13-point list was insane. And you need to read what's the most recent message that just came in 15 minutes ago.
Hey, you know what I might do? You think this will? People will love this, actually. Yeah, I know people will pay gazillions for this. How about I buy a box of plastic bags and I sign them and send them?
Oh, fuck's sake.
I got $1 right now to shut that shit down.
I guarantee you somebody's going to bid on that.
Oh, God.
I guarantee you.
Need to come up with a new shtick.
You know what it is to get a custom signed comic journey bag?
A bad day.
Oh, that's fantastic.
There you go. You already got a request in the chat, CJ.
Put it over my head. You know what? I thought about something. I don't know if I should mention this or not, because it's going to take a lot of a donation for me to do this. All right, I'll run it by you guys. You can tell me if this is something
that
you think will be something somebody's willing to do. If we get a high enough donation during my stream, I will get nail polish and I will dye my nails. whatever color that person. I'll have like 5, 6 different colors, and they could see me throughout the whole stream dyed with nails. And they could have plenty of clips to troll me with for the rest of my YouTube life.
Bronze would definitely be doing that.
Maybe I'll do that. I'll get pink or red. I like red, but black, whatever color they want.
I could see Papa typing now. I'm waiting to see the reply.
I'll go raid my daughter's nail polish and pick out the colors. We'll see. You think somebody would want to see that?
Well, people, we got a lot of fun, weird shit. I was gonna say Scott from Orders Hide. He just popped up. He can make some gloves to wear. Yeah, we had the Pink Ranger bikini. We had the Scar haircuts. We had all sorts of stuff last year.
I'm not doing the haircuts. I got to work. The dye I could leave. I could to get off by Monday, but when I get back to work. But
Lee has committed this year. He doesn't have Tyler's buy-in yet. He's trying. Is that if we hit 30,000, that he will wax his eyebrows?
Oh my God! No, don't let him do that, man. Oh,
I'm going to do everything I can to make that happen.
Mark's going to raise 20 grand just on the hangout on the Friday.
Nah, I don't know.
One, I don't know if I want to see that. Two, poor guy is going to take forever to grow his eyebrows back. He's going to look like a freaking nut. He looks like a nut as it is.
Well, so he already said at 25 he's going to shave his beard. At 30 he'll wax his eyebrows. So we hit our goal. If we hit our goal of 25, he's going to shave his beard off.
The beard could work.
But he knows that that's just not as crazy because he's not as married to his beard quite the same way that, like, if you were asking me to shave my beard or mustache off, but that's why he's stepping it up with the eyebrows, because he's all go, the haircut was great last year, but that was something we could easily cover up and wasn't a big deal. Whereas this is like a bigger deal to wax the eyebrows because you can't really hide it quite the same other than putting on like big glasses.
It's horrible. Him cutting his eyebrows off. He volunteered it. He came up with the idea and volunteered. I'm sure.
It's not like I said. It's not like I said, "Hey, what if?"
I'm very confident that he volunteered it, but it's still horrible. Like, why would you do that?
Because it's Lee.
Well, at least you don't have Kyle. He volunteered to wax his ass last year.
Hey, Sean.
Huh?
Oh, did you go to Yarraville? Yeah, I couldn't afford to go, Sean. I have no money. We had a small comic and toy fair thing on today or whatever like that, and I'm like, no, I've got no money.
Yep.
I'm not kidding. They really grow quick.
Well, fair enough.
There you go.
Now, maybe if you hit 30K, you agree to pass out and let somebody draw a penis on your face.
With Sharpie.
That's right.
Yeah, I know, Sean. I know. There probably is plenty of books for me there. Not that I can afford any.
Shaved your eyebrows. That's dedication.
Hey, yeah, I got a great idea.
Well,
Spidey,
except that he said purposely not shave. He said wax because it then takes longer for it to come back because it's not. Whereas when you shave it, it's still there. It's just got to regrow. Whereas from it's already got the base and everything. Years ago with waxing, he's pulling out the roots and everything. It takes weeks before that stuff comes.
Spidey, I bet you'd be able to raise a lot of money if you go around with a stick and start poking saltwater crocodiles. Just go around with the camera, just start poking saltwater crocodiles. I guarantee.
I'd have to fly right up north for that. There's none around here.
You got plenty of time. You could take like
a zoo around you. Just jump the fence.
You could jump on one of those kangaroo wagons, and by the time C3 comes along, you'll be north.
I can imagine. Yeah, I can imagine me going to the zoo and be like, "Oh yeah, we got a charity event. I just want to poke crocodiles with a stick. Can I do that?"
That'd be dope. In Florida, they use the frying pan. Wow. You see that video, Joe? That gator came up in his yard and he just walked out there with a cast iron and thwapped it, and it flared up at him. He thwapped it again, and it took off to the river.
No
I
fear.
I like the guy. I like the guy who had the bear in his campground or whatever, and he just walks it to the gate and freaking opens up the gate and tries to get it to go out, and the bear swipes him. He's like, "Oh, get out of here!" After the bear leaves, he lifts up his shirt. He's got these big old welts from the bear swiping at him.
There's a dude that got his dog back from a gator, and dog survived. Like a little Chihuahua. It was an older dude too. Like I don't think it obviously didn't get down on the Chihuahua because that would have killed it on impact.
Right.
But like got it by caught the harness or the leash and drug it in the water. And the dude just went right in the water, like waist deep, just reached in and pulled the gator up and just sat there and fought with it till it came off it enough to get the dog out the water, and he just throws it in. Like, rest in peace, Abe. If a gator gets a hold of you, fuck that.
I know where to get more.
I'm gonna miss him. Don't get me wrong. I'm gonna miss him. I mean, maybe if I'm old, you know what I'm saying? Like maybe when I get old and all my kids are out the house and I ain't got shit else to do but walk a dog next to gator infested water. If that's all I got to do, maybe.
But even then, you can still go down to the shelter and pick up another dog.
Yeah.
Do you have gators around you, Mark?
Oh yeah, hell yeah. My
I
mom's
don't know.
retired from teaching, but she like I live like right here on the Savannah River and stuff, and we got the canal, and we got just gators all the time out here. And like my mom's like on a weekly basis taking a picture of a gator. Look which one we saw from the boat today. Cool. My dad goes jogging around this place called Lake Olmsted. That the lake is fed from the canal, and he goes jogging, and he even takes the kids and they go on looking for Wallies, what they named the gator out there.
Nuts.
Gators everywhere.
Yeah, like obviously, like we know, like for me, I know like Florida's got gators, but I don't know what other states or towns or whatever has gators. So
the South,
whenever they say northern Florida, they pretty much just mean Georgia.
Yeah, but you got crocodiles. You got like a whole different animal altogether.
Oh, like if a crocodile, especially a saltwater crocodile, gets a hold of your dog, say goodbye. Forget it.
Mm-hmm.
It's all over.
Out here, gators are south, east, and swampy. Then you got them.
And like, I'm gonna go get my phone about the guy. So have a good one.
All right, take it easy,
All right,
Kyle.
Thanks for joining us, mate. Greatly appreciate it.
Bye, Kyle.
Another one.
Another one.
I didn't have eyebrows until I was 12, says K-pop.
Well, then you should wax them off.
I definitely got more than enough eyebrows. I could share it with anybody that has a eyebrow deficiency.
Well, you might save that later on if your hair falls out. You can always get a transplant.
From your back or your shoulders or
Got plenty of ass hair too. Maybe I should transplant my ass hair there too.
Hey, Glenn.
Use that as a comb over.
Good idea.
Pop, Pop, I know I don't know you that well, but God damn it, I love your sense of humor, sir. He just sent me a message and sent me a TikTok video.
Who, Papa?
Oh, that's what I was gonna ask. Joe, where did you get the snacks from? Did somebody send them to you or?
Oh, so my wife loves mystery boxes, but they don't deal necessarily with comic books. So she finished a run of, I don't know, some Harry Potter bullshit. So then she did this thing through Amazon. And since we get free shipping and everything, it's like an international snack, right? So she got sweet and savory. And the thing came today, and it had like sweet and savory in it. So it had Tim Tams in it, and my wife knows I like Tim Tams. I've told her about Tim Tams. Tim Tams.
Anybody who doesn't like Tim Tams just doesn't belong on the planet.
But the greatest thing is they had like this kind of weird Cheez-It thing, and that was delicious. And then they had these crazy little chicken biscuit things, which I swear to God, it's just, to me, it tasted, and I may be wrong, but it tasted like crackers with chicken ramen seasoning on it.
What was that?
It was delicious.
Chicken biscuits.
They make you very thirsty though. Like you eat a few of them and you're like you have to keep drinking because
I'm still trying to get over it.
Yeah.
And then there was like my wife loves like grandma and grandpa cookies. Like, so that was the other kind that was in there. And there was a few other things in there. And we got it. And I just thought it was serendipitous that, I know MadSpidey. So I sent him a picture of what came in the box today.
Yeah, because I showed Beck this morning the picture of it, and the first thing she said is she's like, "Did you send him a box of stuff?" And I'm like, "No, I didn't." I said, "I wonder where he got it from. Whether somebody from Australia sent it to, or like what Rob's been able to do and find him in a local store, sort of thing."
No. Like I remember one time we went to a commissary, military commissary over at the at Norfolk Naval, and like my wife tried Vegemite for the first time, and they had like the little small containers of it.
Yeah, little jars. Yeah.
She did the thing where a little bit of butter, very thin spread on it. Like she didn't get crazy with it, and she enjoyed Vegemite more than me.
That's like we've said this a million times, and I've said it a lot that when we get the international comic creators come over here for the conventions, quite often they'll give them like in the hotel room, give them a little gift basket. They'll have like Vegemite and Tim Tams and bits and pieces, and all of them will grab a spoon and just and you don't do it like that. You just get a bit of toast, light spreading of butter or margarine or whatever, and then just a light smear of it on there, and then you can get the true taste.
Yeah.
Because not even we don't sit there spoonfulling it in like that. You just eat it on toast or bread.
She's now a fan of Tim Tams, and she really loved those Cheez-It roundy things.
Yeah, Cheezels, yeah. Because I was trying to see because I think you got one of the gourmet flavors of Tim Tams. They're not one of the regular ones.
Yeah, the box kind of upgraded it for her.
Yeah, I'm just trying to have a look to see if I can see which ones they are.
I still haven't eaten.
Oh, no, that's weird. It says original on there.
Yeah.
But the packet's usually not that dark, though.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
Are these supposed to be sweet or something like that? Or
it's sweet and savory boxes that have various stuff in it.
And they're like biscuits or something?
Yeah.
When I say biscuit, I'm using his terminology. It's cracker. We would call it a cracker.
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
Hang on, let me.
Kind of like a Ritz.
I'm going to tell you right now, those Cheez-It things, that's like Kraft macaroni and cheese seasoning put over just a deep fried Cheeto, and it is delicious.
It looks kind of gross, though.
It's delicious.
No, they're really nice.
And I really like those chicken crackers. Those are good. That would make them great on a charcuterie or something along those lines. It was good. And I just thought, it's one of those serendipitous things.
I got to try out next time I run across them.
Yeah, they got all kinds of these little packages on Amazon. And I was surprised.
Because we have two, we obviously they're going to be ginormous because it's Amazon, but we have two ginormous Amazon warehouses here as well. So they would easily be able to transport a lot of actual stuff that's made here and ship it to the Amazon warehouse. So you're actually getting the actual Australian made versions, not the, product of Australia, but made in the US sort of thing. And it tastes different.
Yeah. Made in Australia, assembled in America.
Because I know, like even Rob will say the same thing that like our Cadbury chocolate tastes totally different when it's made over there than when it's made over here.
Yeah, this was interesting, and my wife's kind of into these little boxes where she gets a little gift every month, so it makes her happy. She wants to do one for me where, like I get like a quart of international whiskeys from around.
Yeah, say whiskeys of the world.
Yeah, that kind of thing. And I don't like drinking a bad whiskey. Like it makes me angry. Like this. Now what do I do with it?
No, that's all right. Well, on that note, I'm actually going to be ending this stream because I actually do have some stuff that I need to do this afternoon.
Like what?
I do have. It is like Sunday, middle of the day, so I do actually have some stuff to do.
So today's, the Lord's Day. You need to rest.
That's exactly right. So I should turn this off and go to sleep. But unfortunately, I don't. But no, I don't know if anybody has anything they want to plug or anything before we go. I know Rob is eating, so he has his Monday mail calls. He has his Thursday, I'm pretty sure Thursday mail calls. Obviously, premiere show, Only Slabs. Don't forget that. That's why I get up at 4:30 in the morning every Sunday to watch it.
We're going to have a mystery box from Old Man Eddie. Or Old Man Collectibles.
Old Man Collectibles. Eddie, yeah.
Monday will definitely be a lot of upgrades for the PC.
Yes, awesome.
And don't forget Comics Curing Cancer. Follow at Comics Curing Cancer. So you'll know when our exclusive donated by with art donated by Matt Wilson and production of the books donated by the Comic Mint goes on sale. Unnatural Order #1, featuring the C3 logo on the back. Only 250 copies could be available.
Fantastic. Joe, you got anything to plug?
Evil Layer Project at the end of the month. We did something kind of special, kind of important to a member of the community. It's not really my thing, but I'm currently editing that, but they'll get the package early. Comic book review. Spokane Comic Book Review. I'm trying some funny things. I just dropped a video giving some marriage advice to all the collectors out there. And then I'm going to try to make movies better. And I'm going to use my hero and personal savior, Andrew Tate. Andrew Tate. So I'm going to do a video series where I'm going to make movies better with him in it.
Awesome. Pop, have you got any auctions or any stuff to... I know I can see you typing away there. So he's selling on Sands Group, Cookie Man on Tuesday, and Hell on Wheels, of course, auction on Saturdays.
Nice.
Thanks very much for jumping on too, Pop. Mark, you got anything to plug if you're not watching Rob Liefeld?
No, I'm sitting here eating.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll go to CJ then, seeing you're eating.
Well, what are you eating?
No, if you got anything to plug.
Little Caesars.
Ugh.
I don't know what that is. So.
Kids wanted pizza, so I took them to get some quick and easy pizza. They love it.
Based. I get that. They're kids. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anything to plug, CJ?
Plenty of things I could plug.
I'll plug CJ.
On your YouTube channel, we're not talking about your sexual deviancy. Go on.
All right. You asked me if I got things to plug. I said,
are you doing a live tonight?
I am. I just dropped the link. As soon as he told me that he's going to actually end it, I said, you know what? I'm going to go live tonight. Since he's ending it, I'm going to take the night shift.
I got a whole bottle of whiskey here. Let's do this.
I'll be on within the next half hour. And then Monday, I'm interviewing 3 influential people. Somebody called it like a 3-way. I like to call it more of a quadruple pie pass that we're going to have on Monday. It's going to be Rob, this guy, Rob Fatstacks. We're gonna have the other way. We're gonna have this guy next to me. Not this guy that's in the picture, the guy that's hiding behind the picture. We're gonna have him, and we're gonna have DJ Links on there, and we're gonna be discussing C3. Should be a really good thing. Maybe I could get to the fight on who's the boss. I don't know. We'll see how it's going to work out. But we're going to have that. I got another artist on the following week again for the 27th on the influencer series again for Adam Fields, really good artist that I came across. It should be fun interviewing him. And we're going to have more of that coming along. And I'm going to do all the cool kids do. I'm going to break some boxes. That's what the kids they rip and they break boxes. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna break and we're gonna rip boxes.
Nice. So Mark's usually better at spiels. I'm hopeless at spiels. Rob's the best at spiels. But Mark will have his Legion Hangout. He will have his at week's end. Two hot guys, two hot picks, whatever it's called. I can't remember now. I told you I'm not good at doing this sort of stuff.
Two cool guys.
Two cool guys. Thank you. That's the one. I know he probably liked my one better, but yeah.
When two second-generation comic book collectors get together and provide.
They have a mega robot of only two people.
That's right.
They form. So, and I will obviously have my random stuff during the week as per normal. I will have artist series, my statue collection, maybe a Mad Mail call if anything sort of turns up in the mail, and obviously tune back for Spidey's Outback on Saturday nights in the US and Sunday during the day on right now. But
by the way, congratulations
for
your looking me's are not quite as terrible as they used to be. They're getting a lot better.
Oh, you're looking at the analytics.
No, I'm looking at your presentation. You're getting more comfortable behind the screen.
Yeah, it'll take me a long time. I'll never be.
I still have to 2x, but it's still getting good.
Thank you. I greatly appreciate that. But I have no end credit thing, so we'll just say goodbye and thank you for joining. Thank you, chat. Thank you to everybody who's jumped into the panel. I greatly appreciate each and every one of you. Take care, everybody.